If anybody's there, hello to anybody that is there. God, it's fucking freezing and gas costs far too much, which is a shame. So therefore I am, in full millennial woman style, wearing my husband's hoodie. Hello Hayley, hello Slender Monkey, hello Tad, hello, nope, wasn't me. I think for once it might have been you, to be fair. So I don't know how familiar you all are. I've forgotten who he was, and I was reminded in the comments section of a video that I did about him more recently. So hi W124, are you alright mate? He's not a nice person anyway, Gypsy Auditor isn't. So I thought, you know what, I'll have a look at that. Something to do, innit? Let's have a look. I've not seen this, let's listen to this. That don't look good, does it? The fuck? Why is that not working? Oh, no, it's working.
Are you ready to meet in real life, or are you too scared to leave your house? Because of where are you from? Show us your face. Are you a sex offender? Listen, people like me, I'll meet you, yeah, in real life. Are you ready for that? I'm not making threats, I said I'll meet you in real life. Are you ready for that? Are you ready to meet in real life, or are you too scared
Hey up, Tina.
to leave your house because of what you've done? Well, prove me wrong. Where's your face? Show us your face. Show us your face. Show us your face. Show us your face. What's your name?
What's your name? What's your name?
Listen, I like people to hang. You're hanging yourself in a sense. What's your name? Where are you from? Waterfall. Waterfall.
This one's not about you, delete laws. Don't sue me. Please don't sue me.
Waterfall. Waterfall.
You don't listen very well. You don't listen very well. You smell like an old bill to me. Yes. You smell like an old bill, yeah. What are you on about?
Yeah, Gypsy Auditors don't like the old bill. Let's find out why, shall we? So ages and ages and ages ago, yeah, I did this video, what his real name was and etc. So, let's look at this. I don't think I speak through it, to be fair. Oh, God. My old intro's awful. I'm going to turn it down. I'm not interested in having all that. So, yeah, the boring bastard doing the Royal Mail thing. Drug and fueled alcohol thug jailed for knife attack. And he did this, I do believe, in front of, this was, yeah, let's read it. Danny Ayres, a drug and alcohol-fueled knife-wielding thug, attacked his ex-partner and a man who came to her rescue whilst his 1-month-old baby was on the kitchen table. Danny Ayres of Moreland Close, Colnbrook, was jailed for 5 years for grievous bodily harm with intent and affray at Reading Crown Court. Not a nice man. The 20-year-old and the mother of his child, Natasha Garside, had split up on September the 21st last year, and in the early hours the next morning he turned up at the mother and baby hostel where she was staying with their son. Fueled with alcohol and cocaine and steroids, eventually persuaded her to let him in to see the baby. He started shouting abuse and accusations of infidelity at her in the kitchen and said, "Don't get rude to me or I'll stab you." Miss Garside felt a sharp poke in her back and turned around and could see Ayres was holding a kitchen knife. He swung the weapon at former girlfriend and trapped her in the corner of the kitchen before bystander Ethan Aski came to help. Mr. Azaki, who was visiting his own partner in the hostel, was cut on his left forearm as he tried to grab Ayres' arm and received another blow to his shoulder after the defendant squared up to him. A slicing wound to his forehead left him with blood pouring down his face and unable to see. He ran out of the room to wash his face and armed himself with 2 kitchen knives, but Ayres had left with the baby in a taxi. When police arrived at his home, he handed over the baby. What a man. Mr. Ezekiel's injuries were treated at Wexham Park Hospital. Early guilty pleas were entered in November by Ayres, who has previous convictions for shoplifting and battery. Sappho Diaz defending said her client, whose family packed the public gallery, has a series of mental illnesses, including autism and ADHD, and that when he is not on alcohol or drugs, he's a perfectly sweet-natured boy. Lovely. Judge Angela Abel, and I can only imagine that it is by good fortune that the child was not caused injury or fell off the table. Agreed. A restraining order was also granted, stopping him from contacting his ex-partner. And I think that's it. So yeah, I mean, I felt so bad. I'd completely forgotten that this was him. And I genuinely felt bad because I was actually sound to him. You know, I featured him in a video, but then spoke absolute sound to him in the comment section. I fucking forgot that this was him. Ain't it just like, what is it with these fucking frauditors that all of them, more or less, not literally all of them, I'll take that back, right? Not all of them, but most of them are fucking scum, ain't they? What the fuck? Make it make sense. Wait there a second, what's going on there? And turn that shit off. So yeah. Anyway, somebody pointed this out to me, where he gives it all the big gun and offers loads of people out and then just absolutely faggots it. So let's see. Where are we? Bear with me. Sorry, I'm not very organised. I apologise. It was a bit of a last minute plan. There we go.
Let him on. Respect people. Respect.
I've got
to say, I do stand with House of Pain. I mean, I can see what he's trying to do. He's a bit tough with it, but that's our breed of people. That's how we are.
How we are. Which one was
The angle that I just wanted to see that was I think you mean.
Go on, no problem. Thank you.
Congratulations on
Okay, guys. Sorry to talk over anyone, yeah? House of Pain. Obviously, we had a little bit of past.
Yeah, we do, yeah, because I called you on. I called you out.
Whatever you want. I'm not scared enough.
Right, this House of Pain, yeah, him up in the corner. Sorry. He's a traveller as well. Irish traveller. Obviously, Gypsy Auditor considers himself a gypsy, so a traveller as well. And he don't like it. Ends up right where he don't like being, compared to how we're the same. Because he's like, oh, did you do this? Did you do this to your missus in front of your baby? And Gypsy Auditors are like, no, mate. But anybody who says it, I love him out. We're hard, we are. He's a dickhead.
Yeah, when I'm not.
No, we just...
What?
You're convicted of battering a woman.
I got convicted of stabbing a black man 5 times. I'm not racist. I'm with any people, right?
Who has that link, man?
Well, what Google? Go on, type what my name, Danny is. Type me in Google. I'm not scared of nobody.
But we didn't say you were scared of anyone, Rich. You're taking it the wrong way.
Don't try and show me up as a woman beater when I'm not.
No, we're not. We're just saying some people, right? When you do something bad, yeah, anybody who hasn't got a criminal record, you can find something, right, that they...
You've just seen it, yeah? You've just seen it. That was news reports that I just showed you excerpts from, yeah? He is a convicted woman.
We're the same heritage, so I don't know what
I swear it sounds like somebody's got a fucking whistling kettle in the background, don't it?
the fuck is going on.
Yeah,
So am I. I'm Roman Gypsy, mate. I'm not even white, bro. I'm Roman Gypsy, first generation.
Can I
Charles is a nice fella.
what's changed my mind?
Straight.
The fuck?
Straight, but let's not make the man depressed.
Can I just come across you there for
Who's making that echo noise?
That's what I wanted to know.
What is it?
There we go. That's
All right,
better.
House of Pain's doing a good thing, right?
Yeah.
I can see what you're doing, bro. Yeah?
Gypsy. I'm not
Their accents are perfect, Surrender Monkey. I know, sorry. Yeah, their accents are a bit hard to understand.
fighting with you, man. I'm not arguing with you. I've just seen some news clips, and me and you had a little
tell
bit
me
of
about
tune
it.
before.
But this is when I
That's
was
all.
at 1K. I'm on nearly 7,000 now.
It's all of the past. Just own it.
All right, go on, just call me on the...
Exactly, right? So the Irish geezer in the corner, he's just said, I ain't bothered about your past as such. We've all got a past. Just own it. But Gypsy Auditor won't own it. He doesn't categorically say, no, I did not do these specific things. But he says, oh, no, that's not it. See, I've heard all these. He was convicted for all of that shit that I just read to you at the beginning.
past, and I'll talk about it right now because I'm sick of this bullshit.
Just own it. Well, I don't care about people.
Tell me.
Just own your past and don't deny it. Just don't deny it. Own your past. Well, I've seen your back with the woman.
I lived it.
I've seen you. Okay, let me look it up again.
Go on. Have you not seen my story on my channel?
Brother, I do YouTube. I come on.
I'm very open on it. So is fighting trolls.
Yeah, but
Nice
I come on a
fella.
couple of days.
It should be
You know what
laid
I
into.
tell- I've seen your channel.
Listen, tell a
Gypsy,
man,
probably
teach a man a lesson,
6
but let's
months,
not make the man depressed.
I probably haven't seen your channel in 6 months, but I
There
have
we go. Have a look there. Listen, House of Pain. I actually respect you. You've had wise words tonight.
Yeah, I like you, man. I don't.
Yeah, all right, but the thing is, don't call me a woman when I'm not. When I'll fight any man now.
Well, that's
No,
what
Oh
I
my
was saying.
God. I'll fight any.
Put
You know
put
if
YouTube aside. I've boxed all my life. Go on, I'll fight any man. Go on, who's going to call me out?
Yeah, do you know what?
I'll call you fucking out. And do you know what? You can't even, like, you know, I'm gypsy and all this, that, and the other. I'm fucking part gypsy and all. Fuck yourself. Fucking woman beater.
I'll fight any man.
John Smith. Who's John Smith?
The guy beside you.
What? Do you want to fight, John?
Oh, mate, come on, why did it, bro?
You want to fight? Hey, do you want to fight? Yeah, I'll fight you. I'll fight you, I will. You want to fight? You said you're reading factual things about me. I'm going to fight you.
Fucking wind it in, lad. Come on.
Where are you from? Where are you from?
Gypsy.
I'll
I'll
fight
fight
you.
Gypsy.
You tell him, Ayla.
Gypsy, brother. Gypsy. I'll fight you quicker than he'll ever fight you.
All right. Where do you want to fight then?
I'm just saying.
I'll stand by Paul.
I'll fight you quicker than that cunt.
You want to fight in the ring then?
Don't fight.
Gypsy, I'll put it on YouTube, man. Why you necking,
I'm
lad?
29 years old. I'm in the prime of my life. Who wants to fight in the
John,
boxing?
don't be telling me what he's
Don't be
next
a woman beater.
Don't be telling me why he's
The
next, John.
the man's
You're picking on the wrong man,
What
John.
you got to do?
You're picking on the wrong man, John.
No, I'm not. Because you started with me when I was on 1K. You called me a woman beater and I'm not.
Fair call.
You call me a woman beater, I'll fight any
What's he
man.
doing?
Listen, beat me or whatever. Well, I'm 16'3". Are you heavyweight? I'm heavyweight. So who's heavyweight here?
What are you doing? Who's he doing?
Right, this bit made me laugh, yeah? Who's a heavyweight here? I'm heavyweight. Who's a heavyweight? Now, any of you out there that have ever had a street fight, ever, a fight in school, a fight as adults, you know, when you were pretend, if you had a few beers down your neck, if any of you stop and say, hey, mate, right, I'm an heavyweight. Are you an heavyweight? Because, you know, we need to make sure we're both heavyweights before we fight. No, you just fucking scrap. You're on about scrapping people that are so-called disrespecting you. It don't matter whether they're heavyweights or not, then, does it, you fucking idiot? The fuck?
Like anybody, people getting cheeky. I'm just sick of it.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
What are you doing? You're picking on the wrong man.
YouTube shouldn't take you
Picking on the
serious,
wrong
lad.
man.
Yes, Hayley, except in primary school, yeah, we didn't all sit there saying, yeah, but are you a heavyweight? I'm an heavyweight. So are you a heavyweight as well?
Right, just
John,
get
you're
it.
picking on the wrong man. John, you're picking on the wrong man, John.
No internet.
If I see something, I'll fucking speak my mind on Facebook.
the camera.
The guy wants
And you'd kick ass, Tina.
to fight everyone, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's like the Gypsy guy. If someone pulls him up, he wants to fight them. But if it's on YouTube, right, what kind of question is? It's not like I'm going to fucking fight you or I'm fucking going to shoot you, am I? Do you know what I mean? We're just asking you questions, bro.
Yeah, what are tarmac lads? Tarmac lads are usually travellers. They will tarmac your driveway and stuff like that.
Yeah, go the fuck on, man. Do you know what I mean? I'll fight you.
I ain't
Don't
talking.
you know that? YouTube, man. Go up, bro.
Talking over me, man.
You're all talking over each other.
I fucking hate YouTube admin. People are just simple. I'll fight you. I don't give a fuck.
This is 3 gypsies threatening each other. It's kind of funny. Except Gypsy Auditor, that dickhead there, is the only one being a right prick about it, and he's the one that offered them all out. These two are not. Well, fine, fair enough, mate. If you're offering us out, yeah, damn right. He's the one who did it. What dickhead?
Who you are, mate. I don't give a fuck who you are or anyone on the fucking panel, bro.
Rebel, I can't understand the shit they're saying either, to be fair. I just get bits here and there. I might fast forward it soon.
Mr. God, bro, you're on YouTube, right? You're too deep entrenched in it, bro. Right? Have fun with it. Don't be fucking offering people out, bro. Why's your neck in that?
He's basically having him about calling out people on YouTube. It's fucking YouTube, he's saying. It's fucking YouTube, mate. Why are you calling out people on YouTube? That's exactly what he's saying.
Threatening that I said.
I'll try and translate as much as I can.
No, I don't. If I'm going to the internet, come on.
Fucking threaten me. Fucking threaten me.
Now, see, now he's threatened him.
I'm not threatening that. I said, who wants to listen? You want to call Paul out and slag the man off? The man's a nice fella.
Fucking ever threaten me,
words, bro. But let's not say that Paul's going to lose.
Fuck who anyone is on the panel, bro.
I'll train Paul myself. I'll train with him.
Go on, sir.
Who the fuck's Paul? I ain't got a fucking clue. It's lost me at the moment. Let's have a look.
Gypsy, there's someone in the chat is spamming. It's who done that?
They want to say that.
It was just saying about something pregnant. Let me just have a look here.
Yeah, let me put him into this. I was in jail for 2
I
days.
literally, I can't understand a word that they're saying.
Oh, 100% PP. 100%. I'll have a month. £500. John Morris, I reckon John Morris will beat him, and you reckon Paul will beat John Morris.
Yeah, of course.
Oh my God.
Oh, they're organising more YouTube fights now.
Have you told your story? On the Peter, someone sent me the link. You listening?
He took it and asked me what they want.
Yeah, someone's just sent me that, haven't they? Like, you know, and fuck, I've just read it. So, like...
Yeah, got what? Google?
This, yeah, on Google. Obviously,
right.
I'm not going to stick up for you. I'm not going to stick up for you at all, lads. Like, but Google, the papers do make things out a little bit worse
Of course they do. Listen, I've been behind the door twice, Paul. Listen,
Yeah.
I don't care what people say. I know that.
See, that's not true, is it? He's just said he don't care what people say, right? When people were asking him earlier, did you beat up your ex-missus? He threatened to fight them all. So he clearly does care what people say.
told your story.
Little boy, troublemaker.
You big fat woman, ginger tree.
It is, isn't it, Rebel? It actually is.
Yeah? Don't say it to me face, film boy.
You're fucking 18th of the minute. I'll fight you next weekend. I'll fight you next weekend.
Right, watch out. Where do you want to fight?
Next weekend.
Say it to my face. Oh my God. I've not said anything like that since I was at school. That's fucking marvellous. Oh dear. You're a bitch. Say it to my face. You get me? I'm not youting it.
Yeah, like I'll fight you. Wait, you want to fight in July?
Hey up, Bob.
Next weekend.
How much you pay me to fight?
Next weekend, you move.
How much you pay me to fight?
Square, square, square.
You owe me money. Don't give me a dollar. You owe me money.
You keep taking the piss out of him for being ginger. That's just hilarious to me, sorry.
How many fights you had? How many fights you had?
I've had 5. How many you had?
How many fights you had, Dossa?
You fucking big fat ginger
How many white collar fights you had? Dossa? Go on.
Check out that guy in the fucking, I'm shooting my left and my right, bottom left hand corner. His hair doing that staring thing. Because basically this cesspit geezer on the right is just staring it and getting Gypsy Orr just to lose his fucking mind. It's funny.
Listen, I will shoot you, big fat
Yeah? I bet you could lose my head with my defence. I bet you could lose my head.
Listen, everybody knows what you like and
Wait, ask Ian Bailey, the ex-professional with the Gypsies, the ex-trainer. Ask Ian Bailey.
And you come on and
Bailey, who fought Carl Frampton, asked
Gypsies would be ashamed of him.
Bailey about Danny Ayres, Gypsy. Asked
That's what I mean, man. I can't understand a word that Cesspit's saying.
Wow. Sorry,
Bro.
You want to calm yourself down, kids.
Right? Do you know what, baby? Right? I'll give you any right to bring you over to be fair play, man.
Fight. Then he was all like, are you a heavyweight, bro? Are you a heavyweight? Because I'm a heavyweight. So we can only fight if you're a heavyweight. So basically, he offered everybody out and then absolutely bottled it. Like a pussy. But it's fucking hard to understand, isn't it? So let's find something else. But we're here to talk about Gypsy Auditor. So let's watch some Gypsy. Then again though, don't know if any of you remember, he's retired. So now he uploads other people's videos. Fuck that shit. Let's go to some of his videos. He's been retired, so to speak, for a while. Bear in mind, yeah, he's like 30 years old. He's retired. Let's try this one. Exactly, Tina. Obviously, I mean, fucking hell, yeah, we'd all love to see the scraps, wouldn't we? But it's all gob. All gob, no action. You know how it is. You should have capitalised that. It's supposed to be the Pinnock movement, apparently. Photography is not a crime. Fuck off.
Right then, guys.
Little bit of both, Alien. Little bit of both.
Police station. Return. Let's get round the front. Alright, guys. Back at Reading. But it's flat out in there. I'm just going to walk around a little bit more.
That would be fucking hilarious, Surrender Monkey. I should have probably tried that. Hey up, Gypsy. I know who you are already. Don't worry about it. I knew who you are months ago, by the way. I just forgot.
I'll try and slow it. And just see how Thames Valley are.
But I tell you what, though, Gypsy Auditor. I'll tell you what, yeah. Coming from somebody that's got a past herself, and I have got a past, it's all good and well, but you should have owned it. That's the thing, yeah. You should have owned what you've done and just said, you know, you did it, you learned from it, you're moving on, you're trying to be a better person. That's all you should have said. But you didn't, mate. You didn't. You denied and denied and denied. That's a bit shitty, really, isn't it?
I'll return because if you guys see my maiden video.
Oh, Tad, don't you know what a pillock is? Bless you. A pillock is a fucking idiot.
Might have seen. They're not very good when you want. This will be the third time I'm here as well. As you can see, losing two straight for a red light. I've only literally just come here, guys. So, yeah, this is, you guys might remember from the old videos, but listen, it's busy inside there.
Why isn't there no mention of a gun then?
Myself,
That
personally.
was weird.
And, I don't want to be getting any unnecessary heat when not needed. It's a very strange back gate here.
Yeah, you don't get pillocks in Texas.
As you can see, it's a very big like dip and stuff. So, we're doing the upkeep of the building. I mean, Reading's always been alright, to be fair. And generally, guys, every time gypsies come to Reading, they pass. So, there's nothing like that. It's just, when I returned from Maidenhead the other day, how they treated me, it was a disgrace. And obviously, this is a very, very big police station here in Berkshire. You can't even see it the minute. Let me pick this back up, guys. Yeah, just, yeah, it's everywhere. Making my way around the side.
Yeah, 51 State is a great movie. I agree. I'd like to watch that again soon, actually.
That's of Reading police station. There is a public footpath. I've walked here many times. I am going to end.
Right, I'm interrupting right there, yeah? Just because there's that footpath at the side, that does not make it a public footpath. That looks very, very private to me. Why is it these fucking auditors, as they call themselves, personally I'd like to call them frauditors, consider that any fucking path's public? Ain't fucking public, that's private.
I ain't going to come back here no more. Because generally I've always passed, so. They didn't have a memo, Thames Valley, but Reading, I'm very impressed with how professional and don't really need many auditors to come here because they're actually treating people with respect here. So, but we are walking around.
I weren't even listening. Is this a courthouse or a police station? Because I literally weren't listening. It looks like it looks the same sort of build as Leicester Crown Court. You know, the same brickwork and shit. So, just wondered, hi, Welsh News Network. Are you alright, mate?
I'm going to see a couple of cars. This is the car park. I haven't really got a decent sized car park here. That's quite a small one. As you can see, what they're going through that. But yeah, a couple of police officers there. All the public access for it.
Oh, mate, it's cold. Sorry, I put my phone down to light a cigarette and it went the wrong way and the right way round. Sorry. I apologise.
I'm just going to come here, guys, show the river a bit. I never did last time.
You already all know that I fucking suck. I apologise. I literally put it down to light my cigarette and yeah, just all went wrong.
And this is where they made their little cones up here, look. So literally the area I've just come from. But they always leave.
Oh, and it says authorised vehicles over there. So did you do the American?
They've left the van.
Hey, up, Sue. Oh, got it. Sorry.
Yeah, the river bit ain't it. There's a magistrate's court right there. I've covered this many times, guys. I'm just looking for a comment today from a police officer.
No, you're not a gypsy. You're not that much of a cunt.
Regarding Thames Valley corruption, which we can't be having, and we need it riddled, don't we, guys? We need to trust the police officers. As we haven't got many police stations open anymore, Reading's quite a rare example where it is actually open.
That's actually quite true, you know. He's actually right about that. You know, when I was a kid, there was a police station like just up the road from us. There was another one just up the road from that, and then there was a big one in town. And then there was police stations everywhere. And then they closed them all, and they even closed the big one in town. So now Leicester's big police station is fucking out a bit. So if you get nicked now and you live where I live, it takes you fucking ages to get home. It sucks.
And playing peekaboo up here. Just a police car going by a private number plate. There's a lady here playing a bit of peekaboo with me. I don't want to comment, guys.
He'll get over it. Don't worry about it.
It's nothing aggressive or anything like that. It is literally a party. Always. You might remember my
Put my face in the middle of the screen, look. Fair use
when
it.
the guy recognised me from, when I was inside Reading. I'm going to go back in the office bit.
What I want to know, yeah, Gypsy Auditor, why have you retired, as you call it? So, so now you don't do audits yourself, you just upload other people's and shit. But why? Why have you retired? You didn't go and make a fucking mint off YouTube. I know for a fact you didn't. Because you didn't get that many subscribers. So it's not like you made this massive, amazing fucking living. Well, we just don't like auditors, mate. Don't take it to heart. But seriously, though, this is a serious question. So, how have you retired? It's not like you got all minted and shit from doing YouTube. Why have you retired? What's going on? Why are you now using other people's shit? I'm allowed to use other people's shit. I'm a commentary channel. I don't go out and do that shit myself. I ain't got the fucking goal to do it. Let us know.
At the front bit of Reading, which is just around that corner, and then...
Also, I already mentioned I'm part Gypsy, so it's nothing to do with you being a Gypsy, nothing to do with that. I'm part Gypsy. Gypsies are fucking awesome. I'm fucking awesome. So, you know.
We're going to wrap it up here at Reading, guys. There's going to be a pass. I'm not surprised. Thames Valley do pass. Normally, anyway. Apart from the other day with Maidenhead, but... seeing they learn about photography is like a crime. Playing with the blinds up there. I don't think they want to be on camera. Can't really reach up there anyway with me all selfie stick. But yeah,
this is boring.
Monstrous one, guys. It goes all the way around the back as well. Because obviously you got the...
Yeah, I'm bored. Fuck it. I'm bored. Oh, told you what it's like already anyway, so there we go. I don't think so. I think there's quite a few original minis over here. I love original minis. You know what I want? I want an original Volkswagen fucking camper van, personally. So, yeah. No, Bob, you're probably right. I mean, as far as I can know, and he's going to take offence to this because, you know, he's sensitive and what. But yeah, his audits are pretty fucking boring, aren't they? Let's have a look what Chili's been up to lately. What has Chili been up to lately? Anybody know? It's Monday, so I mean, I've not even checked in with him since like fucking Friday? Thursday, I think. No, for fuck's sake, really? Is he really still going on with that shit? Let's have a look.
Going on? What's going on out there in the land
What's
of YouTube?
going
How
on
is
with
everybody
Playboy?
today? Today we're gonna be covering. Let me just read out a few names so far. Can you guys do me?
It didn't fucking lie. It might have got some things wrong, but it got the gist of it right. You fucked up, mate. Just own it. Just own it. Fucking hell.
Favor, just real quick. Just drop down in the comment section, overturn Terry versus Ohio.
Nope.
Let me know where you guys are watching from. Just type it right down there in the.
Please type in overturn chili from YouTube. So overturn OCFY. OCFY. Yeah, OCFY. Overturn chili from YouTube.
Comment section, overturn Terry versus Ohio, and then let me know where you guys are watching from. And then do me a favor, hit the like button if you just.
Yeah, I know, same shit, different day. But, you know, he's funny though, isn't he?
Next month, next year, hit the like button, then make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and share. So I have to
No.
button the like button. Chevy. Hi,
What?
Charlie. You must be new to my channel because this has been a central theme of my channel since June. We've talked about James Sheets' murder so many times now, and I'm hoping.
Wasn't a murder. Wasn't a murder. Stop lying and pretending that it was murder. Wasn't murder. The bloke was a dickhead.
That I can get this, you know what I'll do? Let me take a look in my QuickTime. I want to pull this video up for you guys. And this is absolutely just.
Shows us next. Maybe some of you have probably seen it. I haven't though. Do we think that it's going to be riveting? So if it's going to be riveting, yeah, please put a 69 in the chat. I am a troll, Gypsy. I've got no issues about that. It's all shits and giggles, mate. That's what the internet is there for, as far as I'm concerned. Put a 69 in the chat if you think it's going to be riveting, or a 69 in the chat if you think it's going to be shit. Yeah, no, I never thought about it properly. Just put a 69 in the chat. Fuck it. Thank you, Halo. You're
Them
very
plant the
more
gun.
specific.
That's when you see them plant the gun. It is the most disturbing thing you've ever seen.
Hi, Enzo.
It really is. So now I'm going to show you one side here where you're going to get to see.
It was James Sheets, weren't it? Yeah, where he was going on about, look, you can see him planting the gun. It was that, weren't it? Does he fake cry again? Does he? Oh, this is going to be epic.
And I'm going to kind of explain what you're looking at because these guys went to extraordinary lengths
I ain't got enough wine for this shit.
to cover their tracks. Multiple people have submitted FOIA requests to get
Hi, Unlocked. Sorry, I didn't say hi to you. Hello.
the text messages that Tommy Shinneman was sending, the dash cam or body cam. They say they don't have dash cam,
I ain't bothered about subs. Told you already, mate. I'm here for shits and giggles.
but they couldn't get that water bottle, could they? And any sort of communications that Tommy had on his cell phone. And because I think
Oh, and by the way, Gypsy, you had 10,000 subs when I only had 200, so...
James Sheets, I think Tommy planned it, set it up, I think that
Welsh News Network, thank you for the £2. Why can't they plant the gun on Chile? I know. We just never get anything good like that, though, do we?
it was a total setup from start to beginning. And I think that Matt Haas is complicit in
Oh,
murder.
bollocks.
I think he's a
That's not
murderer.
good.
Matt Haas at the Struthers Police Department, I think you're a murderer. I think that you participated in planting a gun to cover up the murder that you planned with Tommy Shinneman to murder James Sheets. And
I'm sure that they're really, really bothered that you think... If it wasn't for them pesky kids...
in there, you guys had to release a partial amount of the body cam footage, and you dunce caps, you coppers are so dull that you didn't realize that you released body cam footage that shows you planting a gun. And of course, they've tried a million ways to explain, and let me share my screen and
Alien not yet, Gypsy.
show you guys what I'm looking at here. Oh, okay. So this is the Good Citizens video, and I'll explain what you're seeing as we walk through it, and then I'll get to the other videos. So this is a good citizen who filmed the murder scene. Okay, so right here, Tommy Shinneman has already shot James Sheets 14 times. The coroner report said 28, a lot of reports of 28, but I counted it. I went over this dozens of times. It was 14 shots, and I believe that the bullets went through him, so it appeared as though there were
Wow. I mean, if Chili went over it, then that's it. It's true. Definitely.
2 bullet entrances, 2 bullets. So right here, you see that shield coming in right there? There's a shield over there. Let me see if I can pop in a little closer on this.
Give over, Gypsy. YouTube's about both, mate.
No, it won't let me. I'm trying. It won't let me zoom in. No, it just goes to full screen every time I do it. So you see that shield right there? Okay, you see that shield right there? Either the guy who walked up to the window or from around the shield, they popped a gun in. Okay, right there. You see Matt Haas? If you look real close, there's a short guy going to come right in behind Tommy Shinniman with the shield. And he's going to have the gun in his hand, and he's going to throw the gun on...
Based on fucking what? Based on what? What the... Wow. All the way from here. Wow, that's amazing. I can see it. Can you see it, everybody? Can you see how that guy is going there near that guy, and then that guy is going to drop a gun in the car of the other guy, and it's all guys and shit, you know what I mean?
The floorboard and scream, guns on the floorboard. Man, I got it backwards here.
Oh, you've got so much backwards.
Right? So we see it. Let me see if I can get the other video to work.
Yeah, please do.
It's not popping up, and it's really, really frustrating. But let me present to you guys the other screen here and hope that this bad chicken works. For the love of God, please play the video I'm asking you to play. Play. I want you guys to see this because this is absolutely incredible. Let me shrink the the quality to a little lower quality just so I can get it to pop up.
Yeah, Welsh News Network, exactly. It's like he can't fucking get his own fucking shit to play. It's stupid, isn't it? Did he really get demonetised? That's wank, that is. What video was it? Let me know.
Because it's not even playing. It's so frustrating. Okay, so I have to... It won't do what I want. So frustrating for me. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share the AG's report...
You fucking tell him, Ayla.
with you. And this, again, is going to be David Yosh, who... Let me see what you guys are seeing on StreamYard over there. Okay, cool.
Hey, Gypsy Auditor, serious question, yeah? And, you know, forget all that other shit. I can. I don't know whether you can, but I can, right? I'm assuming, right? I saw you once in AFA's live stream one day in the chat. And so you know who he is. So do you know who this is? Who Delete Laws is? Chiller. Do you know who he is? And if you do, please let me know what you think of him in the chat. I'm actually genuinely dying to know.
Well, we don't need my face on here. So now remember, James Sheets, they hunted him down and murdered him. And what this says is after months of investigation and interviews, on the April 1st, Struthers involved fatal shooting of James Sheets, 35 years old, the Attorney General has released its investigation documents. The report was released after Mahone County grand jury on Thursday no-billed the investigation into the
Never heard of him at all then? You should look him up. Look him up quick, right? Honestly, right? Look into him quick and then come back. Seriously, it would be funny. It'd be fun. Because personally, I reckon that you're a bit better than this fucking twat.
Okay, so I have filed a FOIA request, and I want everybody here to file FOIA requests. And this is the reason why this video has got to play, so I can show you the timestamps of the FOIA. I have filed a FOIA request requesting Tommy Shinniman's text messages from 4:30 p.m.
Hey up, Stardust.
April 1st until midnight that night. Because he was texting someone, and I believe from watching this video 100 times that Tommy Shinniman was the ringleader and running everything from his phone, and something to do with his water bottle. I don't know what that means exactly, but if that's true, then release all of the information that we have requested through FOIA. And I don't understand how it's no build. I don't get that. I don't understand.
It's like, it takes conspiracy theory to a whole new level, doesn't it? I mean, I kind of understand it. I don't agree with it, but I kind of understand it when, for example, the pandemic and the vaccine and elections and stuff like that. I kind of understand why there's nutty people that do that. But here's him, when some twat ended up getting himself killed by the police, and he's all like, you know, I think this copper is a ringleader in all of it, and there's something about the water bottle. The water bottle's got something in it. Ooh, what the fuck? Fuck me, man. I need to be on the same drugs as he's on. It looks wicked.
A no bill means a formal document has been filed with the court that the prosecutors will not be seeking formal charges.
Kate is a mafia boss. That's actually one thing that he's ever said that was true. Change your title name, then you will not get a privacy complaint with cop. Are you really going to do that? Because that's really pussy. Sort yourself out, Gypsy. What the fuck?
Against the defendant. So you're talking about Tommy Shinneman here? Is that what you're talking about? Because he murdered him. Straight up. This was a murder. I hope and pray that my video can play so I can show you guys exactly the murder that took place. The AG documents stated that on April 1st, the BCI, which, by the way, put BCI into...
Oh, go for it. Whatever. I don't give a shit. I will make sure that you're outed as much as possible for it. But I'm going to, by the way, I mean, because now I'm playing Chili's videos, I'm going to put his name in the title as well. But your name is still going to be there.
YouTube, you'll see a bunch of stories how BCI is dog poo, and they are. Just a bunch of cops making sure the other cops get off. BCI was requested by Youngstown Police Department. I wonder why they would request, why would they request BCI investigate? I wonder why they would make that request. Because you know that a bunch of guys are going to come in and release all the cam footage, BCI. Release all the camera footage.
Oh, is that what it is? So Brainy Beaver did this video last night, and this is what he got demonetized for? Ah. That's terrible, isn't it? When does he show the dead body? Everybody shout in capital letters, yeah? You know, if you know when the dead body's coming up, shout in capital letters, and I'll skip forward.
If your investigation is complete and there's a no bill, release all the
Oh, kiss my ass, Gypsy.
information. Release the text messages from Shinneman's phone. And by the way, I have
In fact, don't. You'd probably like it.
solutions to these things. When police murder someone or kill somebody, they should be sequestered. Their communication devices should be stripped, and they should go through the exact same process anybody else would go through after they kill somebody. Instead, they get 3 days to get their story straight and collude together. So, BCI was requested by the Youngstown Police Department to conduct an independent investigation. Do you buy that? Put a 1 in the chat if you think that's BS. Put a 1 in the chat if you think that they were requested by Youngstown because the Youngstown Police Department knew that they would cover everything up.
Oh, I just typed.
They would cover up every single bit of it, and they have. Lots of people in this room now have filed FOIA requests for the body cam footage of every officer on the scene, and they will not give it up. I mean, BCI, you know, David Yost, the Ohio
Miss Gypsy can join in.
Attorney General, got 8 on your face. No, you got blood on your hands. You got blood on your hands, David Yost. Ohio BCI, it's just a bunch of cops protecting cops. When are we ever going to change this? This is such BS. It's unbelievable. Put a 1 in the chat if you think it's a bunch of cops protecting cops. Just let me know. Put a 2 in the chat if you think BCI did a fair and thorough job. And I have not received an answer or any kind of reply. They attempted a traffic stop after receiving information that the driver was under suspension. BS. They targeted James Sheets and they murdered him, leading police on a pursuit that ended 8 minutes later at the intersection of Steel Street and Salt Spring.
Yeah, I know. I realised that after I said it. If he'd have said misses, that would have been appropriate, wouldn't it? But he said miss, so that was a bit inappropriate. I apologise.
Road after he crashed when police converged on the vehicle. Wrong. Lies. Absolute and total lies. They chased him down and rammed his car. And that liar Matt Haas said he's trying to ram me. Everything police do, they say that is the opposite. He's trying to ram me, said Matt Haas on radio. And then you see the car. Let me just see if I can get the video pulled up. I'm going to try one more time here because I'm pretty frustrated with this.
Oh no, Chili's frustrated. That's just devastating.
We're just we just keep allowing these guys to do this to us, to literally just get away with it.
It's because I secretly love you, Gypsy. It really is. I fancy your ginger hair and your arrogance. It really gets to me. It really does. Don't tell my husband though, please.
With this. Just get away with killing us and murdering us, and then they investigate themselves, or with super cop investigators who are 100% relying on the super cop investigators to come in and clear their name. We know it. Gig is up. The gig is up. We know. We all know. Everybody knows you cops are filthy. You cops are dirty. We know it. It's no longer a secret. It's a secret. I mean, look at...
But we don't. Most people don't think that about cops. Some cops are shit. I have met bad cops. My dad met bad cops. I got the shit beaten out of me by bad cops. All cops ain't bad. It's quite simple. It's quite grown up, like, you know, thinking to have, ain't it? And this bloke's nearly fucking 50. Go the fuck up.
How many people put a 1 in the chat? We believe
Oh,
you cops
fuck
are
off,
all
you 1 in the
are
fucking
cops.
chat.
I'm sorry that's true. I don't want this to be true, but it is. Because you have the most... I didn't make this system. You know, when I left Ohio, when I left Youngstown, trying to sign in here.
Oh my God, I can't pause it. Yeah, I know what I can do. I can turn it down. There we go. Tina. No, it should be sitting in a tree, Kicking. And that'll be me kicking his ass.
I may have to check on my new here in a minute, you guys. I'm sorry. A lot of people in Ohio thought that maybe it was my fault, maybe it was their fault. But the truth is that I didn't cause any of these things that we're seeing, that we're dealing with now. Oh, you know what? I got to deal with something. So let me.
What you got to deal with? Hey, what you got to deal with?
Hold on. Let me. I wish I could play. I'm gonna cry, baby. I can't play this video. It won't play. No idea why this video won't play. No clue.
I'm pretty sure the video, right, where he pretends that the gun was planted is still on his channel, ain't it? So why can't he play it? What the fuck?
Let me try on another application.
Yeah, go on then. You do that. I literally can't, honestly. I keep pressing the screen, it won't pause. Can I fast forward it? No, can't fast. Oh, I can. I can fast forward it, but I can't pause.
Okay, so let me share this now. I apologize for the delay. It just wasn't working. So, I do have Christy Roan backstage. I'm going to bring her on in a moment. Before I do that, though, I want to get into this video. So, this will be demonetized.
Yeah, I can pause it. Woohoo! Yeah, isn't it Welsh News Network? So it's still on his channel, and he's saying he can't play it. What the fuck? Ooh, delete the lows. £5. Get in there. I'm loaded now, people. Chili can't tech. He can't tech, but, right? I do like to laugh at other people when they can't tech, but my teching ain't doing too well, is it? But I really appreciate that. Thank you. I'm minted now. It's me sorted. I'm going to retire like Gypsy Auditor.
This will be... They're going to... We're doing... and they're going to... Don't care. I don't care. They guys absolutely have to see this. This is the whole point of why I'm doing this, is so that you guys get to see. I'm sorry, Christy.
You think it might be now? I don't want to have a dead body on my YouTube channel, to be fair. Also, as far as I'm concerned, yeah, there was no fucking gun planted. No,
is a gun.
Off, man.
And so I encourage everybody here to file a FOIA. I'm gonna have in a little while. I'm gonna have FOIA them. He's an auditor. He's gonna come in, and he's gonna come in about.
Oh, fuck off!
Through the full.
I ain't doing it. I ain't fucking sorry.
No.
I'm not having that. I'm not having him exploiting this terrible thing that happened through my channel either. So no chance. Also, I don't want to get demonetized.
This is a really long.
This is the only way I can earn some beer money.
Video. So I want to try to find the right part of this so that you guys can see it. And this is where I'm going to show you how Tommy masterminded the entire scene. He was running everything. There was nothing Tommy wasn't in charge of. He was the mastermind of this.
Oh, jealous. Oh, Gypsy all the time. You're actually quite cute. You really are. It's quite sweet. But I assume then that smaller channels getting you to show their videos sort of thing. But that doesn't seem interesting to me. I mean, if I ever make money from doing YouTube, I want it to be because of me kind of thing. So whatever. So why would we be jealous? I make a bit of beer money each month. I pay some bills out of it and all though. So I ain't doing too bad. You know what I mean? Fucking, I get about, it don't even matter. You know what I mean? But fucking... give over. I mean, that's such a childish argument. You're just jealous. Welsh News Network, £5. Oh my God, I'm rich now. Exactly. Yes, you're taking shit too seriously, Gypsy. You really are. You're making out like you got some weapon. Did you fucking get stiffed or something because the fucking universal credits had you about it or something? Oh, you're getting this much money from Google. Why are you doing this? And then you thought, oh shit, yeah, if I want my housing paid and whatnot. Need to pack it in. And by the way, I ain't even taking the piss. I live in a council fucking house. Council estates for the fucking win. Love it.
Entire thing. And he
You know what? After that little rant, I'm going loo.
ran that scene from the beginning until the end. His text messages will show that he was texting people to cover up the murder. It's just so plain as day. It is so obvious. So this is the cover up. Here it is. This is the hour and 15 minutes. Oh, this is the one right here. Boom. So you see this.
Show me your hand! Show me your hand! Let go of that! Good! 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 Reloading! Reloading! Get back! Get back! Get back! Good! Show us your hand! Show us your hand!
Ah, bollocks, sorry. No dead body. I really don't want to have a dead body, so yeah. So is he really going to do that? Gypsy Auditor, right? So basically, hello, W124 Mercedes, thank you very much. Now you can buy, oh, I wish I could. For $5, thank you very much, I really do appreciate it. Gypsy Auditor, you actually going to go into the same category as the fucking law and fucking audit as a little bitch boy? Is that what you're going to do? Because that's going to be excellent. Please do. If that's how you feel, then you're a fucking pussy just like him. Oh, fuck off, man. No.
5:18 p.m. military time. 5:18 p.m. military time. Texting. I want to know what Matt Haas's phone is. I want to know what he's texting.
I never said anybody's videos. What the fuck are you on about? I never said you were stealing people's videos. I said you were apparently uploading people's videos. Somebody told me that the other day. They said you were uploading other people's videos to your channel, that you weren't doing it yourself. You already knew that I thought this, because this is why you told me you'd retired. So, get with the fucking program. What the fuck? Grow up, fool.
He's covering up his body cam footage here.
Oh, shut up, fucking idiot.
Take a look at Tommy.
Oh, fuck off.
This is what James Sheets
Oh,
looks
fuck
like.
off! Fuck off!
Thing, okay?
Dickhead! That's wank, man. You think I fast forwarded it fast enough? I fucking no chance, not doing that again.
Doesn't care this. Don't ask me any more questions. I got a camera.
I tell you what though, yeah? Isn't his channel still fucking monetized? Who's Blackburn Audits? Never heard of him. Is he good? Is he worth hearing about? Oh, fucking no. Law and Audits is a fucking pussy. Maybe Blackburn Audits is as well. At the moment though, Gypsy Auditor, yeah, you're making yourself sound like it. Anyway, right, so has the Delete Law's channel been demonetized as well then? Because he's shown all this shit, innit? The fuck? Brainy Beaver gets demonetized. Delete Law's better have done. You know what? I swear, oh god, man, I just fast forward through it as well. That's well unfair.
He's even mouthing. He stopped talking and started mouthing. Trying to catch some pike? It's April 1st. Look how happy Tommy. I fired 18 times, and I believe I was stationary at that time. No. You weren't.
Oh my
Sorry.
god, is that Christy Roan? It isn't it? Who wasn't with him, was no longer in a relationship with him when he died. Yes, had children by him, but had children by other men as well, and was already in a relationship with somebody else and was pregnant. So what the fuck has she got to do with any of this?
Why is this happening?
Because you're an
Oh,
idiot.
you can see it. They went on the other side of.
Oh, fuck off, man.
Leading police on a pursuit.
Okay, how about
I want
now?
to show you guys.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't hear anything. Her sound's not there, guys. So So I can't.
Yeah, that's Christy Rowan, look, the ex-missus of the dead bloke, you know, who wasn't with him anymore, had nothing to do with him anymore, other than she's got a couple of kids by him, was already with a new bloke and pregnant by him, but all of a sudden she's this devastated widow. Go fuck yourself.
Hear what you're saying.
Okay, how
I
about
want
now?
to show you guys while she's getting her camera together here. I want to show you guys the rest of the BCI report that is gonna. It's just an absolute lie after lie after lie. Christy, I still can't hear you. And whenever you can chime in, go ahead, and I'll stop reading.
Okay.
Leading police on a pursuit that ended about 8 minutes later at the intersection. The police shooting involved Sheets from Youngstown, a member of the Struthers Police Department. The Youngstown Police Department was also interviewed as they assisted Struthers in the case, but were not involved. Oh, they were involved. They were involved in the cover.
Exactly, Welsh News Network, exactly.
The report shows that Struthers officers interviewed the shooting are Patrolman Tommy Shinneman and Captain Matt Haas. Captain of murder.
Hey, Gypsy Auditor, yeah? You're inviting Bob Nodell's gyroscope. First of all, yeah, Google Bob Nodell's gyroscope and see what comes up. And let us know in the chat what comes up, please. I'm actually genuinely curious. Bob Nodell's gyroscope. It's very important you get them words exactly right.
Shinneman told BCI agents he heard Haas's police call the officer vehicle was struck by a tan color Malibu. You know, I didn't show it on this one, but his car was completely mangled. They hit his car. While Shinneman struck the suspect's vehicle, not allowing him to get out and run. No, he hit the driver's side door. The driver's side door. He was trying to kill him. And then not allowing him
Shut up, you fucking twat.
to get out and run. What a scam. Shinneman told the cover-up, the cover-up cops, the BCI cops, the ones who cover up the murder, that he had a service weapon in his right hand and his taser in his left hand, giving several commands, show me your hands over and over. The officer said that the suspect's hands were on the gear shift attempting to move the vehicle. Looks like he was just looking at Shinneman, what we saw. I see his right hand come up and towards me, yelled, gun, gun, gun. No, we never saw this. And then when he said he shot at him, we can see that his hands are facing straight out and he's just looking at him. This is a lie. We can see by the body cam, it's a lie. He's lying. This is a lie. The gun was
Hi, Logan.
pointed directly at me. I could see the barrel. I fired 18 times, and I believe I was stationary at that time. No, you weren't. You didn't fire 18 times.
Gypsy, first of all, Google Bob Nodell's gyroscope. Just Google it, mate. Seriously. You might find it funny. Just Google it, please.
Haas told BCI investigators after the initial stop sheets, the suspect ended up putting the vehicle in reverse, accelerated back, turning around, coming back towards me. What a lie.
Right.
He punched it at a high rate of speed. He was close to my cruiser. I could touch his face. You're such a liar. You're
Right.
such a liar. Christy, I can't hear you. Can
Absolute liars, look, because Chili says so, yeah?
you get that microphone to work?
We can hear her.
It's on.
We can hear you. You just can't fucking take, you thick cunt.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
No, can't hear you.
He's a fucking idiot, man.
You might not want to, you might not want to eat during a broadcast if you're going to talk, but you can hear her. Oh, you know what? Maybe I can't hear her. Maybe
Yeah,
my
it's
speakers
just
are messed
you,
up. Let me-
Chili. It's just you.
Let me get my let me see. Maybe it's me. Okay. Can you guys hear her?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
I can. Oh, what's that?
You're an idiot.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
And you're still an idiot. Hello,
Alright, okay.
ZXL Master. I hope you're all alright, mate.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Oh, you hear her okay? Okay, cool. So, Christy, first of all,
Is that what he forgot to? Fucking hell. Proper amazing activist in New Welsh News.
how are you doing?
I'm okay, but I feel like I obviously knew that they were going to cover it up and that they weren't going to do anything.
An amazing persona. I really appreciate it. You take care now.
But there was still it's still like gut punching to me that they just, and like he so blatantly lied in the
By the way, he spelled Dossers wrong. It has an R and then an S at the end. You would know. That's why I would know, Old Dossers.
in his interview, he even lied multiple times, and even everything that he says goes against the body cam footage. Even the little bit of body cams that they didn't cover, every single thing that he said was a lie, even against the proof that was right in front of them. And they still didn't even care to do anything about that. Like, it was
Why would he have done that, Welsh News Net, when this is like way after Christmas? That's so stupid, ain't it?
ridiculous. He said I think somewhere in there, Schneeman didn't even get right how many times he shot him. He said that he shot him 19 times or 16 times or something.
18.
Yeah. And then that there was 36 casings found. How?
70%.
They're trying to insinuate that
Did only one copper shoot him? Was it not more? Would that not be how? By the way, I actually don't know. You're still there, look. You said bye. You spelled Dossers wrong. And you're still there. Spell Dossers right. Go on. Just do it for me. Go on, do it. Go on. Spell Dossers right, Gypsy. Go on.
they were trying to insinuate that James Sheets shot the other rounds, which you could clearly see in the body cam that he didn't.
Show footage 7-0 disconnected.
And-
To there.
Every single thing they said, even against their own body cams, was a lie.
Right. Everything was a lie pretty much so far.
Everything.
So you saw them walk around and say, "I'm hot." What did that make you? I mean, just so hard because I'm asking you questions I already know the answers to, but
I can't remember it. I remember bits, but I don't remember it all. So thank you, Welsh News Network.
I know in case anybody doesn't know the backstory, Christy and James met when she was 15 years old. They dated till she was 30 years old. They were together for 30 years old. This is her first love, and they were raising 5 kids, 2 of which were not even their own. So now when you
No, that's not true, is it? They weren't raising 5 kids. She had 5 kids. He was no longer with her, and maybe 2 or 3 of the kids were his. So no, they weren't raising 5 kids. That is not how it works. You know, my first husband, had 3 kids. You know, my second husband had more kids. Now, me and my ex-husband, therefore...
How does it make you feel? Because I already know that you think it's a cover-up. I'm hot. How are you feeling when they close this investigation?
I just feel like it's not real. And still isn't real to me. That like we're talking about JJ, like the JJ that I've known with my whole entire life. It's just not real that this is him. You know, I could talk about it all day, but it still doesn't sink in my head. Like that's him laying there dead. That's him sitting there dead. It's like, you know, it's just not sinking in. And even through all of this, and I still had like even a tiny little bit was hoping at least that maybe they would do something about it, which I knew, and everybody told me that they probably weren't going to do anything about it, and it was just cops, you know, covering for cops. And I knew that, and I really did know that. It's just for some reason it was just a punch in the gut all over again when they.
She's got 6 now, Logan. But I mean, that don't mean shit. I mean, but honestly, on a serious note, yeah, by the time I was 20, I had 3 kids.
Just covered it up and just said, oh, they did nothing wrong. And when it's clear as day for anybody, even a moron, that they did something wrong, you know?
Oh, yeah. You know, watching that footage back just now, I mean, we watched footage for an hour because I want people to see when we have you on that they clearly...
Nope. I got pregnant at 14. I had my first at 15, second at 17, third at 19. I ain't gonna lie about it, so there we go.
Completely and utterly were involved in a cover-up. I mean, I'm hot, and I let him get away. Hey, Audit Them, do you have the link? Hopefully I got the link. I'm going to bring Audit Them in, Christy. I actually brought him in so that you could meet him because Audit Them is one of those guys who files FOIAs, and he gets a lot of the FOIAs that he files. So...
Fuck me, man. He's making out like fucking getting FOIAs at fucking hard work or something. The fuck? Oh, this is one of those guys. This is one of those super intelligent, super duper men, right? They can fill out the forms and they can write the English language and they can sign it with their signature. Ooh, amazing.
Hopefully we can have Audit Them file some of these FOIAs, and if he goes back and looks at these videos, AT, you'll be able to see the timestamps of when clearly they were vibrating and texting back and forth. You saw that, didn't you, Christy?
Right.
What is it? Up the butt, you know, baby? My husband says that as a piss take. The way it is, it just ends up fucking, he sneezes on me and I get pregnant. So yeah. Hayla, you're right. I'm so glad I listened to you.
I don't even know if he has a mom that's alive, to be honest. I don't even know if his mom's still...
Fucking alright, sorry, yeah. That's buffered for ages and I don't know why it's doing it. It's on the new internet, Wi-Fi I mean, which should be better. So I'm really, really sorry. But, I mean, anybody that's regular here, you know how it is. I do apologise.
Live.
That's an interesting project for the internet now. Is Tommy Shinneman's mom alive? Because he openly says when I didn't show you guys all the footage, but it's on the videos. I put out all the footage they released, and they would only release a tiny little bit so BCI could cover up the murder. And so Christy is saying now that Tommy
See, you ain't got to apologise. I just, I just like to say how it is.
Shinneman's mom may not even be alive anymore. He said on the scene he was texting his mom, and his mom was mad at him. I hope she's not dead. So then, what about Matt Haas?
Oh my God, Halo. I'm going to tell my husband that as soon as I finish this. Because that is so much better, because his one don't rhyme. Take it in the butt, don't need a cut. That's perfect, man. I need to remember that, I really do.
When Matt Haas was on his phone texting, and then all of a sudden he pops in and starts breathing hard. What are your thoughts on that? Are you frozen, Christy? Did I lose you?
Oh, there it is.
Okay. What are your thoughts on Matt Haas and his acting job?
At the beginning of the video, it says,
Oh, God, needs
yeah, he lifted it up and pointed it right at him. I seen it with pretty much saying he's seen it with his own two eyes.
Oh, my God.
But by the end of the video, he's saying, well, I don't know. The airbags, he's pretty much saying, well, I don't know now because the airbags had me pinned. So by the time he even got out of the car, Schneeman had already shot and killed JJ. He already had started shooting JJ before I think Haas even was able to get out from behind the airbags and see. That's what I think, because when he started shooting JJ, Matt Haas wasn't out of his car yet. I think he got out when Schneeman ran behind the vehicle, started saying, he has a gun, get out of the way.
You know what, yeah, I'm feeling a bit mean, but do you think she's learnt from her experience and chose better blokes since?
Get out of the way. And that's when we see Matt Haas get in the frame for the first time. And he says the airbags had me messed up. No, I'm okay. It's just the airbags. The airbags hurt me. I'm okay. It's just the airbags got me. So I think before he could even fully get out of the vehicle, Schneeman was already putting bullets into JJ.
And then there was that phantom shot. I mean, I slowed it down 5 days. Shoot too.
Right. If he had a whole gun, he wouldn't just, if he was shooting at him, how many times the cop shot at him? If you're pointing a gun at a cop, you're not just shooting him one time. You're gonna keep shooting.
Yeah. If
Well, I don't know, right? Because I know, shocking as it always is when I say it. Yeah, I'm just some dumb British bird. But I know we don't have guns, really. But is that really the case? Because I sort of maybe kind of think that I sort of kind of maybe think that if I was brave enough for a minute, to point a gun in America at a copper, I'd be very reluctant to pull the trigger. So therefore, pulling it once, I'd be like, oh, and I'd be squinting my eyes and everything. And then like pulling it repeatedly, I'd be like, oh my God, man, I just signed my own death warrant. Ain't it a bit like that? Because I mean, they really come down on you hard, don't they? For killing a copper. They do over in this country. And we ain't got guns like that anyways.
I got to be careful what I say because of the...
Apart from in Gypsy Auditor's world, remember, everybody remember, he didn't do all that to his missus, his ex-missus, he knifed a bloke who had a gun. Remember that? He took a knife to a gunfight in England where no gun was recovered. Very strange.
Position I'm in, but if some person were to snap and decide that they're going to shoot at police, and during a high...
Gypsy fancies, mate. It's the only reason he's sticking around. He's met his Gypsy YouTube counterpart.
Speed chase. And we know cops are going to pull their guns out and start shooting. We saw that FedEx truck
I don't even think counterpart's the right word.
in Florida where they just killed everybody. So somebody... I want to say this properly so I don't put myself in that situation. But if somebody's going to snap and they're going to start shooting at cops, why would they shoot one shot and then put the gun down and allow the cops to shoot them 14 or 18 times? 14 times, right, according to my exact...
Maybe, because they know if they kill the copper, they're going to get caught, sent to prison and go on the fucking death penalty. You know, nah, maybe it's that. Maybe it's because he's a fucking idiot.
Calculations. So... Well, I mean, and by the way, did James Sheets carry a gun?
No, not ever.
Was there ever a gun in your home? Did you ever find a gun in your home?
Probably a Nerf gun, to be fair. Because, I mean, at least they actually, shock you a little bit when somebody shoots you at the blue one. They don't hurt. But yeah, I reckon that's what it was. So he took a knife to a Nerf gun fight.
House?
Nope, no guns, no bullets, no nothing. Not ever.
Did he ever go to a shooting range?
Nope.
Fuck off.
Have you ever seen him shoot a gun in his life?
What's coming under? That's it, it's decided. That's it. It don't matter. It does not matter what the police say. What anybody says, it does not matter. It's all irrelevant because she has never known him to own a gun and she's never known him to go to a gun range and she's never known this and she's never known that. She wasn't even fucking with him anymore. The fuck? Fuck off, silly bitch.
Spent my whole every minute with him, literally.
Fuck off.
So a man who never owned a gun, never had any bullets, then all of a sudden, he's now is...
What did Gypsy Auditor say to hurt your fifis? Can't believe he's actually still in the chat. He said he was like, he called us all dossers ages ago and left, didn't it? Did he actually call us dossers though? Because he didn't initially call us dossers. So Gypsy?
Is
some cop shooting psycho.
Yeah,
all of
well.
a sudden.
And not a cop shooting psycho, a suicidal
Yay,
person.
he's still there, Gypsy. Hello. What has fucking subscribers got to do with anything? Shits and giggles on the fucking internet, man. Come on, stop it. I actually thought you were better than this. I genuinely did. I really thought you were better than this. But you're not. You're like fucking Laura fucking Fordyce, little baby fucking bitch boy, crying because at the time I'd fucking bitched about it. And then you know what he did? He fucking blocked me because he's a fucking pussy. I didn't think you were a pussy. You're supposed to be a gypsy. You ain't a fucking pussy, are you? Man, what the fuck?
Right.
Shot a gun at a cop during a pursuit, so you couldn't have caught him. You couldn't have shot him. And then Tommy shithead shit him and fell back as though he's shooting at me.
Right.
I never heard a gunshot.
Me neither.
Did they test Tommy's hand? Did they test James's hands for gunshot residue?
They said that they couldn't because of how many times he was shot by then. He was shot in his hands and everywhere by them. So they couldn't test him for gunshot residue because he was shot by them by such close range. Which, of course, we already knew they were going to do that, too.
Oh, you knew that they were going to do that, did you? Really? Yeah.
These are the best cops. These are the cops who lock up the most people. But they couldn't do it either, huh? There was no gunshot residue test. Okay.
Nope.
That makes that
They didn't even test for it because they knew that he never fired a gun. And you know, when people actually shoot at the police, they tell you what kind of gun they used. They tell you how many bullets of that person's gun were found, plus how many bullets of the cops were found. Not ever once did they tell us what kind of gun, supposedly what gun JJ had.
You're completely right. Honestly, it's all about a bit of money, isn't it? Nope. Honestly, that's all it's about. Let's rinse this a little bit more. Let me rinse the fact that... Let's rinse it and make some more money. Fucking idiot.
Or, you know, that when people genuinely shoot at the cops, they produced a gun that was found. They tell you what kind of gun it was and everything. But they still have yet to even say...
Is Troll the Troll here? Because they're apparently going to make a video about me and I'm still waiting for it. And I'm actually really disappointed that it's not happened yet. So, you know. Oh, well, stop holding back. Tell us what you really think. Okay.
What kind of gun was supposedly shot at these cops?
Yeah, they'll be like a black 9mm with six hollow point bullets and 2 magazines was found at the scene. Like
and they don't even put that in the report. They don't even put in the report where it says that this drug was found or that a straw was found. They didn't even say that there was a gun found. They forgot to even put in there that a gun was found.
Well, you know, I just find it so absolutely ridiculously stupid. And, you know, Christy, what I did, I brought in...
It's definitely all about the grift. You know what? I could make a song of that. My singing voice ain't very good, though, but I'll try.
Mike Irwin, who does News 8 Radio, and he's going to be covering this. Mike, I got you on screen. How you doing, Mike?
Hi, Christy, and first I want to say my condolences, though, to your loss for winning.
Oh, is this a legal genius? I won't listen to the interruption. Oh, fuck me. Oh my God, my brain's just gone dead. Oh my God, my head's literally just gone dead. I can't think of the easiest word. Introduction. Oh my God, that was embarrassing. Honestly, my brain just went proper dead. I could not think of the right word. Oh, thank you.
Congratulations to your new arrival, though.
Thank you.
First of all, I'm involved with a radio show called The Great Liberty Net that has been established since 1974.
That's it then, people. Everybody, the issue's solved.
And we're all about the Constitution and free speech on our radio systems. When we talk about current events, so corruption in government, whether it's the United States government, state, or local.
I love his stretch neck t-shirt that gives him, like, you know, proper fucking, whatchamacallit, Fuck me, man. I can't think of anything today. Troll the troll. Yeah, where's my video? Where's my video? You're supposed to be making a video about me. Where is it? Oh, yeah, Bear. Thanks for coming, mate. I need my video.
Local issues. And I've been covering your story, though, ever since this came out, though, and you have made worldwide attention on the Great Liberty Net Radio.
Wow, that's
And I'm with you 100%, though, in your search for justice on this.
thank you.
And you're absolutely welcome, though. And Shirley, you was mentioning about, she was mentioning about that residue. Absolutely not. They didn't test for that residue because they wasn't going to find anything.
Right.
Gunpowder residue is going to always stick right where the person fired the firearm. That I know in the fact. And that's exactly why they didn't do it.
Yep.
Right. It would have been a cover-up. It was a cover-up from the very, very beginning.
Would have exploded the lies.
You know, Christy, I just brought on Mike because I wanted you to know that there's people who you never even heard of or met who are actively following your case and constantly putting out news about James and about your strife and struggles you've gone through now that this has happened to you.
Thank you so much.
You're very
Oh, Krista. Everybody, please put a nice crying emoji in the chat for poor Krista.
welcome, Christy, and best of luck to you in the future.
How can people find you? How can people find your radio show, Mike?
Well, if you want to go to 3950.net website, though, you could hear us live stream on our live stream. If you have my tuner app.
She does look devastated, don't she, Arba? Proper devastated. We all need to cry for her. So everybody put crying emojis in the chat because, you know, it's so sad.
So we are found under Educational Liberty Net Radio. We are heard worldwide.
Okay. All right, Mike. Thank you for coming, brother. I'll see you on the next one.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure, Chili, and nice meeting you too, Christy. And you
Oh, yeah, I got rid of him fast, didn't I?
take care.
Thank you.
Bye, Mike.
That's wicked.
Mike and I have been communicating every single time I did a broadcast about James or you, and we communicated, and he would take the story and back it up, and then tell the story on his news radio show. And so I just wanted you to meet him, and I want to see if I can get audit them to pop in the room because I want everybody here to file a FOIA request for that, for those text messages from Matt Haas and from Tommy Shithead Shinneman, and I want to get.
Look all that shit running in the bottom as well. It's all about his Cash App, his Venmo, his money making schemes, him.
All of the body cam footage from all the Youngstown and Struthers police officers on the scene.
It's all so
Just so
sad.
you know, Christy and I have already filed for this. I already filed a public information request on my behalf, and I filed a public information request on Christy's behalf. So we got the one body cam footage when I was there in Youngstown. You remember that, Christy?
Yep.
And we clearly caught that they planted a gun. And so what's next?
Right, you know what? And then he passed that on to other auditors and activists. Like, for example, like Josh Abrams. Yeah, we don't all like him. I think he's a bit funny sometimes. I love the shit that he said about Chiller. It was fucking amazing. So, etc., etc. You know what Josh never did? What Josh never did was side with this bullshit. As far as I know, anyway. If I'm wrong, please say. Because I could be wrong. But as far as I know, he never sided with this. That, yeah, a gun was planted. Now, if it was true, other people would have sided with it. Just the fuck? You just chat shit all the fucking time, man. It's exhausting.
What about, what's up financially with the kids and Social Security? Have you filed for Social Security benefits yet for the children?
Yeah, I tried to apply. They told me that they're not eligible.
Fuck you. Fuck off. Stop fucking like. Sorry, right? I didn't even let her finish. Again, not American. I get that. Yeah, but do one. Fuck you. Do one. Fucking do one. What a load of fucking shit. She wasn't with him anymore. He was a deadbeat dad. It wasn't bothering. She was a single mother. And then she'd met somebody else who was pregnant by him already. So just, no, stop lying. It's sad. This is truly pathetically sad. I mean, can you remember, when this shit first happened? And he was all like, oh, James Sheet's widow. James Sheet's widow is James Sheet's widow with 5 kids. No, it weren't. No, it wasn't. Stop lying. If my ex-husband dies, I'm not his widow. Just there. Fuck me. Jesus fucking
because he didn't have
Christ.
enough credits. Which I don't know how that is. He had a full-time job his whole entire life. So, I don't know what else to do from that. It's to, like, if he's not eligible, can an attorney still fight for that, you know? Because I know that there's attorneys that will fight for Social Security benefits, but I don't know if they can if it's not there.
Okay. And then you had 5 kids.
She's just full of fucking shit, ain't she? She's just all about the grift with him. That's what right. He was a wanker to her. Chili was a wanker to her. But she's all on his side again because she sees dollar signs and sees that's a way to grift some more money. She's all about the grift, just like him.
2 with that you guys had kind of adopted, and then you had 3, and now you just had another Juniper. So I think that previously you may have sent me something here.
Maybe in the first 5 minutes he was born, Tad? Maybe. I think that's going too far. First 1 minute?
And I think I may still have it in my text messages, but I'm going to put into the link. She put
Exactly, Lemon, exactly. They're not all his kids. So, you know, so all of the kids ain't fucking relevant kind of thing. That's what was always annoying. It was always, oh, this is James Sheets' widow of 5 children. No. Not your widow. Not 5 children. Who won?
Put together an Amazon list, and my YouTube account was down for a week, and I couldn't put that Amazon list up.
That's
when
so lame.
My account was down. And so I want to...
Yeah, everybody prepared. Is everybody prepared? I was warned about this earlier. So here comes the massive grift. Are we all ready? Have we all got our grift ear protectors on? I'd like to think we have. Ready?
Put that Amazon link now that she had put together for the kids. I want to, do you have that link by any chance? I have it here. I want to share this if I can.
Oh, yeah, I can get it. You need me to.
Well, of course you can. Of course you can
she
get
has a
it.
list of just some Christmas toys and stuff that she wanted to get because she does have 6 kids now. She has 2 that from someone who couldn't take care of their children, so she took them in. And then she has 3 and then a brand new baby. So she has 6 kids. So this Amazon list, it's literally just stuff like books and Play-Doh and
just stuff that I set up for before Christmas and stuff like that the kids wanted.
I can't even begin to explain to you yet how much I am biting on my fucking fish right now.
I asked her to put this list together. I called her on the phone and said, please put an Amazon wish list together so that I can publicize it and promote it for you. So I asked her to do this. And so now I just want to figure out how to share this bad chicken. Let me see if I can take it straight from my text messages. Okay, I think I can. And I can text it to myself and then I can post it right here in the chat. And if you guys want to pop over there and pick up any of these things on her Amazon wish list. Oh, is there a rally on Tuesday for James Sheets? Is that right? I'm not.
Really, Welsh News Network? What a fucking scam. He is, definitely then. 100%.
Please talk about Christie's rally on Tuesday. So I think that she's having a rally on Tuesday. I'm going to post it in the comment section. Just give me 1 second here real fast. I got it right here. Here's that Amazon list. So let me post this real fast. Here, the Amazon list is right here, guys. You know, Christie's doing the best she can with what she has. And, you know, I put it in there. Let me post it from Delete Laws clips, from Delete Laws, and on Facebook. So this goes to all of them. There's that Amazon wish list for Christie. And then there's not being any money exchanged here. Nobody's donating any cash. No one's giving any money to me. This video will 100% be completely ineligible and demonetized. YouTube's going to hammer me for showing James Sheets.
No shit, Sherlock, you fucking idiot. You showed a fucking dead body. The fuck? Prick.
Murder. So there's no profit.
By the way, though, yeah, that's not him demonetizing his own video. That's not him trying to not make any money off his own video. That's that he knows that YouTube will do that. It's fucking like he's all fucking high and mighty. Be like me saying, right, you know, I'm going to talk about a serious subject today, people, and I'd like to raise a load of money for this charity, but then still monetizing my fucking video. Fuck you, Chile, dickhead.
Me or Christy, actually. Every single thing on this Amazon wish list is for her children. Every single thing on here. So, you know, if you have a problem with that, then you're probably on the wrong channel. You know, the simple fact of the matter is that, you know, we as a community, we need to help each other. We need to love one another. And
Tina, I was listening to that last night. I couldn't watch it all, sort of thing, but I was listening to it all, and listened to most of it anyway. And you did nothing wrong at all. You can relate to that family, and you talking about your own experiences is why we all love you and fight for you and care about you, because of everything that you've gone through. And you are perfectly welcome to talk about your experience whenever you want, as far as I'm concerned. You've got that. That's perfectly in your right. I am devastated to hear that poor girl's family are falling for a shit. I'm devastated. And I'm so glad that you tried to put them in the right direction, kind of thing, when it comes to this cunt. It ain't your fault that they learn the hard way, and that's shit, innit? That fucking sucks. But we all love you, Tina.
I can share it right here. Show you what's on this Amazon wish list is let me share this Amazon wish list with you guys. Now this was the Christmas wish list, but
Is that what it is? I wouldn't be surprised, Welsh News Network. I thought anyway, right, you know when the aunt had started a GoFundMe, and it was like taking away like this, and this copper abusing his authority, and we didn't know, we still at this point still don't know that that's the case. He wasn't at work. We don't know if he was drunk. We don't even know if he was speeding or anything. And it was just you know, painting it a certain way where it's gonna, like, where she knew that it was gonna get a certain lot of people all up in uproar and get loads of money in. And I thought that. So that's what I think. I don't think it's the mother. I don't know, by the way, because I've not looked into it for a week. But I don't think it was the mother or the father or this and the other. But the auntie, I think she's grifter all day long.
Okay, so this was Christy's Amazon wish list that I asked her to put together.
They didn't even live with them. Seriously. Oh my God. Where does she live? Oh my days. Then again, right, no, sorry, right. Don't get me wrong. Yes, that does change things a bit, but not completely. Just because your kid doesn't live with you doesn't mean that you don't love them still. You know, they're still your kid. So you're still going to love them. But it's the auntie. It's the auntie that's done me head in. The auntie, I think, is a grifter. Yeah, the grandmother, though, made a fucking Facebook post, though, didn't she? And her Facebook post weren't very good. It started off good, and then it went into the same thing. Abusing the authority and doing all that and the other, and it was just fucking stupid. I don't fucking know, man. I just don't. What did I say, when I talked about this shit in the first place? That fucking, it's easier to be angry than it is to grieve. So it is easier to blame people than it is to just face your own devastation. I know this from experience. A lot of you already know this from experience. I think I did put it down to a lot of that. I didn't like the wording of a lot of the stuff that I saw, but I didn't want to say it. So,
here's some stuff for the little boys to play with. For the girls.
When
for breast.
Sorry, Welsh News Network. Yeah, when I saw the GoFundMe, and it was already like up and beyond what a normal funeral cost, and they were asking for a lot more. And it was me, though. I was like, well, they don't need that much, though, for a nice funeral for her. And my husband was all like, yeah, well, I don't know, though. I mean, we don't know. We don't know how much, you know, the horse and carriage might cost if they want that kind of funeral and all this, that, and the other. I mean, again, not American. We're in Britain. You know, so funerals only ever get to a certain amount over here, including the horse and carriage and shit. So, I don't know. I just don't know. They've already had the funeral and they're still raking money in. So what do they need money for then? On a serious note, what do they need money for? She's buried, bless her. The fuck, man. Oh, Tad, that's all sweet. Really? Fucking hell. It's shit, innit? Because I don't want to say this shit out loud, but I already have now. I've said it out loud, but I've been thinking it for over a week, 2 weeks, however long it's been. You know, sometimes you don't want to say things out loud. I can't. I'm a mother, as you know. I'm a grandmother. I can't even begin to imagine going through that. My mum went through it. My older brother died. And my family went through it. And, oh, fucking hell. My mum and my dad went completely separate off the rails. And I ended up fucking basically raising my little brother. I've never blamed them for it, though, because they lost a fucking child. And that's just, can't even imagine it. It's not a dollar. Oh, dear me. Fucking hell, it's awful, isn't it? Fucking awful. What the fuck is this shit? Sorry, right, I won't pay any attention. What, is this yeah, let's go back onto this shit. Sorry. Is this her fucking Amazon wish list?
Feeding, this is for the baby right here.
Oh, fuck
so,
off.
you know, this isn't.
Do you have Audi in America? Just send us to Audi.
Exactly for fun and style here, folks. This is an actual necessity need that she needs because her breadwinner was murdered by the police. Electronic milk foam for moms. I mean, look at this stuff. Here's a little watch for the little guys, for the children. Glow in the dark body fake.
Funerals to get a fucking, you know, a good send off at $5,000. Now, delete the lols, thank you for the £2. She is grifting the grifter. Yeah, I think you're right. Now, don't get me wrong, $5,000 is a lot of money. It is. I mean, me, for example, fucking hell, man, I ain't got £5 in my bank. $5,000 is a lot of money. But you can get out with stuff and you do this and other, and either way, you know, you could raise, you know, do a GoFundMe and raise that money. You could. Of course you can. But fucking just asking for more and buried, that's a nasty way to put it, I'm sorry. But your baby's gone and you've laid them to rest. You don't need any money now. Money's not going to solve your problems. It's done. And so therefore it should just be done, shouldn't it? I just don't know. Fucking muddles me. Oh, these little fucking things, man. I hope our kids had a good Christmas. So they're relying on this dickhead.
I mean, neon colors. I mean, I don't see anything on here that would go to Christy Roan. I don't see anything. This is all for the kids. A coin purse, that's nice. So there that is. Christy, you should add some stuff to that, and I'll post it.
You know, if the people had got them things yet, I guarantee you that Christy Rowan would have took them things, wrapped them up, and that she'd have put them from her. So she wouldn't have said, "Oh, these are from the lovely people on YouTube."
There it is.
So, did he just do a fake crying sniff? Is that what that was?
You should add some stuff to that. And I'll post this. There it is. So, okay. Okie dokie. So now I have in the room Audit them. Audit, can you hear me? And are you there, sir?
Oh, God, I'm busting through a way, so I'm going to let this play for a minute.
Hey, Delete Laws. Hey, Delete Laws. Hey, y'all. Christy, I heard of the story there, and for James Sheets, that's a wrongful death. And everything that happened is subject to public disclosure from FOIA.
Yeah. Well, Audit them. You have he's got a very specific set of skills. And the set of skills that Audit them has, I'm not sure if you got to see any of the stream, but I actually showed the timestamps. The receipt, Dirty Dog, to Delete Laws at Gmail or Delete Laws Clips at Gmail, just so that I know that it's real, because we have people come in here and say all the time terrible things that aren't true. So, Audit them, AT, did you get a chance to see some of the timestamps I was showing earlier on this body cam footage where you can hear the text messages coming in? He's responding verbally to text messages that he's receiving, and Tommy Shinneman is texting, as is Matt Haas. Did you see those timestamps?
Yep. No, I wanted to ask how many participants we can have to file FOIAs. This way we can have an achievement through a schedule.
Okay. So, so do you want me to take a poll here and see how many people?
Yep. Perfect.
How many people want to file a FOIA? Put a 1 in the chat if you want to, because we're going to file.
To assist Christy, this is to get information, get the records that's involving the situation.
Mm-hmm. So if you are willing to participate, young P, shoot an email over to FOIA Auditor, FOIA Auditor, AUDITOR @gmail.com. FOIA Auditor @gmail.com. And that is Audit Them's email address. And put on the subject line Christy Roan or James Sheets so that Audit Them knows who you are. Because
What's he chatting about then? And who's order rewind it? That's the important question. Let me know. And I'm waiting. Oh God, I need a fag. My vape's died. I'm devastated. Bugger. Oh, there's one. Yay. Oh, I can't see. Hello, Norfolk. You're right, mate. So do I need to rewind it? Have I missed anything? Must have nipped to the loo. I'm starting to think that I didn't, so I'm just going to press play.
all you folks right there, Randy, Worm, the Citizens Cooperative Broadcast Cooperative, the Citizens Broadcasting Cooperative. Sorry about that. Shoot an email over to FOIA Auditor, FOIA AUDITOR. I'll put it right here. At
ABCDEFQ. That's me not remembering the rest of the alphabet.
gmail.com. Okay, Audit Them. So we're gonna get some people here. We'll probably get a dozen or 2 dozen people that want to participate. And what is the plan to get these text messages and the body cam footage?
The plan is to identify as much as we can, by the date, by the time, and we'll submit the public record requests. But we have to identify a lot of points,
Mm-hmm.
So the county, what was the town?
It would have been Youngstown.
Youngstown, beautiful. So now we got to look through the public record and we got to do a lot of search. But the more people we have, the more
Is that all you got? 22 people? That's fucking hilarious. Fucking Gypsy Auditor earlier was like, how many subscribers you got? 8. But I've got 31 in my side chat, so yeah. And they're chilling fucking over, what is it, 57,000 subscribers or something? Definitely over 55,000. And you had 22. I'm going far in the world.
The more that is going to be of the public interest. So the people really have to participate, or, that way we're going to make it happen and receive the honest records, through FOIA.
Okay. Okay. So maybe we can do a group chain email with everybody who wants to participate.
Right. That's what we have to do. Yep. Okay. So we need to identify who wants to participate and then set up a group chat.
I'm putting my email address in here. There's my email address in the chat. Can'tgetbodycam@gmail.com. That's my email address. And put on the subject line. I've had that email address for over a year. So right here, send me an email, can'tgetbodycam@gmail.com. And let's get a group of people together who are going to be a part of the chain because we all have to file, correct, AT? We all file individually.
Right. Well, we have to focus on this, the event,
Mm-hmm.
So
It'll probably work as good as his ntorturecuffs.com website.
What date was that?
April 1st.
Right. Okay. So now it's going to be honest records that the outcome is receiving what record we're submitting as a FOIA request.
Hey, no wrong with drunks, Welsh News Network.
Right? We'll narrow it down. We'll have
I'm Irish, Gypsy, and Scottish, so I spend most of my life drunk.
Have it in writing through the communities or whatever it is, the email section. And that way we'll be able to say transaction. Now we got the records. We identified what county, we identified what city, we identified what time, we identified all the narrow down. And it's going to be honest records. Lies, right?
So, the tribe is saying that we can put the form that we create on my website, and then people can download the
Not bad, thank you, Lemon Tart. Hello, my love.
Form directly from my website, and then we can all file the same forms.
No, what we need to do in this case, if people are not already filing, is like you said, start that group text, and then through that group text, we highlight a few things up there where everybody's able to read off of, and that's going to be the schedule, basically. That's just going to say, hey, look, you know, these are the records that we did not submit yet. We did not file. So these are the records we need to file for. And you know, like you've seen the video a few times, right? And you were able to identify a few things, such as text messages. But above that too is also the reports from all officers, not just from one or two officers, all officers on that day and the day after and a few days after. Because there might be info that they're sharing a month down the line, right? But the key is, how would we obtain that info? How would we even think of that info exists? So now we look at it like we're all humans, right? Cops are humans, people are humans, so they also use computers, everybody.
No, stop. No. Right, sorry, I'm going to interrupt there. I was just, just letting it play away whilst I smoked my cigarette and whatnot, but then I finished. This dickhead with the glasses on does not treat police officers like humans. He treats them like shit. He's a disgusting, I was going to say person, but he's a disgusting excuse for a human being. So I just, I just wanted to interrupt with that.
Use computers, there's text messages being transcribed and stuff like that. So again, narrow down. But I know there's a lot of bezos out there too that we could transition them also into filing Fs, filing FOIAs, because that's a wrongful debt, right? And not only that,
Oh no, you're completely right, Lemon. Lemon Tart, you're completely right. That's exactly what he wants. It was plot hole, weren't it? When Tina Slay went on his stream last night, the night before. The night before, I think. Sorry, I can't remember now. It was last night. No, it was last night. Yeah, anyway. And he fucking nailed it. Chiller is a failed actor. Now, what he wants is to get his face on TV. That's what he wants. So, this is he will eventually get on TV. Like other people have. That's exactly what he wants. That's the only thing that he wants. 100%.
Officer. Yep, the officer has a public resume, for example, quote unquote. His entire career now is open to public disclosure, and people can see if that's been a pattern and stuff like that. So that's a honest public record. When you seek for a record, it will be granted and you will receive it. So that's going to be in the minds of folks that say, hey, look, now it's time for the people to investigate case by case. In this case, we're talking about this event, right? James Sheet, and you know what? You got it. You know what I'm saying? You already have the. You're ready.
Oh, I know Welsh News Network, but I still think that's still his main aim. It's still his main goal. I really do believe that. They are talking about Huntington like it's some super small town in the hills. It's actually kind of big. Thank you. I didn't know that, Valen. Thank you. What are you shouting about? Not true, Pat Gallagher. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up properly.
Through the Ohio Public Record Code, is that right?
Yeah, I've already filed public request. We haven't filed a federal application. Haven't done that yet. I haven't done it.
Okay, we need to also look through the Ohio Administrative Code. We need to identify the Freedom of Information Act of Ohio, because that's what stipulates the through the language. Like, for example, if you ask for a record, was there a record that you asked for that they did not send?
Oh yeah.
Which one of them?
Oh, absolutely, Welsh News Network. I completely agree.
You saw a week ago or 2 weeks ago, I filed a FOIA for Tommy Schuman's text messages from 4 p.m. till mid of April 1st. Never responded, never got a response, nothing.
They never sent nothing? And that was about 10 days ago.
Yep, you and I did it over the phone. You and I.
Surrender Monkey, that's a perfect description. Some police personal records are not available to the public unless under subpoena.
Right. Okay, beautiful. So they didn't respond to it. And like I said, now you're going to call on the phone. You're going to inquire through the phone. Yes, hello, hi, ma'am.
I think he looks better, right? Eric Routier, I think he looks better with the headphones and the red glasses. I'm very disappointed that he's stopped the red glasses and doesn't wear the headphones as much. I think it's really...
This date and that date. And now you know the code in your mind, the Ohio code, so she might throw flags at you. But if you know the flags she's throwing are false, then you'll be able to correct her every step. Even legal counsel wouldn't want to talk to you because he'll say, ma'am, that's your determination. He'll say, that's the FOIA officer's determination. So it's all in the state code. Like, I can't say nothing about FOIA unless it's my opinion.
But the actual state code of each state code is powerful for the people. And every man, woman should really focus on their state code, public record code, FOIA. Because these, you know, this should be a, you know, like you said it best, start that community email and let's get it going, you know?
Oh, don't do
Delete
that.
laws.
Stop scratching the sofa.
Because
Don't do
once we're able to read and write through the
I'll
chat,
fight you.
we're able to say, oh, okay, here, now, you know, let's submit a request for this record, or there's a similar story that happened. So salute to see that, because we got some things working as well that I'm not saying took.
It would be most entertaining if he had a bag over his head, Arby. I must admit. I really must. I don't, right, you know what, right, I'm not one of these YouTubers, so to speak, that advocate, you know, stop scratching the sofa. Sorry, the cat keeps scratching the sofa. I'm going to get very cross with her. There we go, right. I'm not actually one of these YouTubers, yeah, that goes about, oh, I don't advocate violence. Don't get me wrong, right, I'm knocking anybody that does say that. I get it, that's the right way to be. It's the way to be if you want to go far and shit like that. Born and raised on a fucking council estate, mate. You know, sometimes, yeah, violence fucking soul shit. Chile would get, oh my God, 3 shades of shit knocked out of him, if not more, if he came round my way. Honestly. I'm not even saying by me. I ain't got no issues about him having a fucking bag over there or whatever. He's a fucking dickhead. And he's a leech. He sucks off people that are going through terrible situations, and that disgusts me. So, yeah, just saying.
Much here, you know, I'm talking, might talk opinion, but then again, the actual
Exactly, Unlocked, exactly.
public record code from the state that you reside in, everybody resides in, is the power that they have, you know? And like you said, that community email, that's going to be official. You guys keep hitting number 1 in the chat, and let's get right to it. Forget about opinions.
Okay, I didn't hear any of that because my computer just froze out on me. I'm really sorry, guys. Hopefully you guys could still hear that. But let's begin. So you guys have my email address, and you have FOIA Auditor's email address. I brought Christy back on. Christy, I want you to meet FOIA Auditor.
Woohoo!
Hello, Christy. I'm hearing of your story, and it's a wrongful death.
No, it's not.
And the public records.
Oh, that's it, look. Listen, right, so that's it. It's been declared. It's been declared. Audit them says it's a wrongful death. So that's it. It's that case closed? I assume it's case closed. I mean, I can't see any reason why it wouldn't be. Audit them says that it's a wrongful death. So job's a good one. Happy days. Yay.
We're going to get the public records. It's going to be honest.
Hey up, Christo.
Okay. All the people out there are listening, you know, and everybody's a participant that is able to get the records from all aspects, all ratios, the entire event.
Right.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Yeah, Christy. Jackie just popped on here that Christy did just have another baby. I'm gonna pop her Amazon wish list back.
It was about fucking 2 months ago, weren't it? Fuck me, man. You know, I just had a baby 2 months ago. I hadn't just had a baby anymore.
In here again real fast so that you guys can the Amazon.
You know, and this is a sad story that it had to escalate to death. That there's people that are, it's not getting to death, but this is preventable for many people out there to know what the FOIA is so it could save lives, because this stuff is going on in the daily diddly, you know? And it's sad that loved one could go just like that, and from a wrongful death from the people that are...
Totally agree, Sumi. I totally agree. He would not last 5 seconds in Britain. No way.
Supposed to uphold the Constitution and protecting somebody's right.
Right.
So from all ratios, yeah, FOIA is the answer.
Yeah.
And because a normal traffic stop shouldn't end in somebody's life, period, you know? But I can definitely say, like, before this happened, like, I was aware, you know, that cops, most of them were scum of the earth. But, like, before this happened, I really, like, didn't, like, I wasn't as awake as I am now about what's actually going on and how often this happens. Because you hear about stuff getting...
Hey, Krista, yeah. Come here, listen to me, Krista. You disgust me. Just thought I'd let you know, Krista.
put in the news, but you only hear what the news wants you to hear. And now that this is and barely anybody would have heard about it if it wasn't for Chile doing this. They swept it under the rug so fast that nobody heard about it. And that's because they only see what they want you to see. And so I know that there's billions of other people exactly like me that if it's not happening to them, they haven't heard about it, or they're not getting in, unless it's personal for them. But now it's personal for me, And so now it's personal for lots of other people too, because of everybody that knew him and that knew me and knew our kids. It's personal for a lot of people that know Chile and everybody now,
They'd get destroyed, Welsh News Network.
Is that baby right there? You got that baby? Let me pull that baby up. Let me take a look at that baby. Why don't you pull that baby up on camera? Let me see that. Let me see that little girl. Juniper. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'll bring you right back up. Audit them. Let me see if I can get so I can feature just. Nope, not me. Her. I want to just get her. Oh, I guess it does it just for the host. That's what I'm trying to just get a big picture of her. Let me remove me and you from the stream.
There's the baby. Oh, no cry. Say hi. Hi, there, babies.
Yeah, that's great.
The group of pupils that we're gathering together here.
That's it now, look. Now we're using the little baby. The little baby for the grift. So look, people, everybody, right? So you just saw a baby on my stream, yeah? So I expect you now to all of you need to send me hundreds of dollars and pounds and stuff, please. Because you saw it on my stream. So now you see me on my stream, send me hundreds and thousands and squillions of dollars and pounds. I'm waiting.
To learn how to file FOIAs properly, and we're all going to do it from our own homes, our own computers, our own emails. We're going to get an email group chain going with Audit Them, and we're all going to request different things. We're first going to identify which things we want to get. For example, Tommy Shinneman's text messages from 4 p.m. till midnight on April 1st, Matt Haas's text messages, and so each of us will require.
It disgusts me. It's an absolutely beautiful baby. It really is a beautiful baby. There's no ifs and buts about that. A baby that has no reason to be in this fucking live stream. The fuck, man? Sort your fucking self out. Number one fucking mum. Go fuck yourself, twat.
And so
did you delete laws already? Request the personnel record?
Yes, I did. Matter of fact, I have a copy of the PIR right here that I filed.
But I don't think you ever received them, right? You didn't receive them.
No, they did not share them. They did not let me have any of the things that I'd asked for. So these are the ones that I wrote for you right here, Christy. This is the one I filed for 4.
Sorry if you did. I really, really apologise that I missed it. Yeah, babies are all ugly. They all do look like Winston Churchill. I completely agree. But they are also all absolutely fucking adorable. They are. On the plus side, though, yeah, now I'm 40. Actually, it's been happening for a few years now. So for the last few years, I don't see a baby anymore and feel broody. What I do feel now is that, it's such a beautiful baby. Let me hold it and all this, that and the other, and I can hand it back when I'm done. So, best thing about being a grandmother, by the way. Best thing. You can look after them kids, you can spoil them and everything, and then you hand them back to the parents at the end of the day. It's fucking awesome.
On 4/1. For April 1st, let me take a look at this one. Let me share with you exactly what it says so that you can see it. So you can see if I did this properly. I hope that I did.
No, Lemon, no, it's not James Sheets' baby at all. She hadn't been with him for fucking ages. She was already with a new bloke and pregnant by him when James Sheets died. So, yeah.
I wanted to ask if Cindy's in or Christine, are you in Ohio, Youngstown?
Yes, exactly, Unlock. That's what we do as well.
You might need a visit. You know what I'm saying? Somebody might have to visit the town clerk with a clipboard.
Yep.
Yeah, Tad knows.
And be able to inquire in person. The next thing would be phone call, Yeah. Inquire with the custodian. Yes, hello, hi, ma'am. I sent over a FOIA request,
Right. And there's a couple other people that are watching right now that are from Youngstown, too, that said that they were going to go down there as well.
So this is what we filed when I was, I think that I was in Youngstown. And so this was filed to
Hey, you're Slim Living Cyborg. Ain't you all right, mate?
Brothers Police Department, 6 Elm Street. I filed this myself. I went down there. This is a public information request being made to your office department. agency specific to Ohio Public Records Act of the Ohio Revised Code, be advised that this request...
Hold on. Slow down, delete loss. Put it back all the way at the top. Did you form this?
You're evil, Welsh News Network, but you're very, very correct.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a public record request, what we see on the screen. So just highlight the part of what your request is out of all of that.
Right here. A copy of the certificate of other proof of training.
Right, you know what? And this is a fact, yeah, that Chile never made it clear that Christy Rowan's children were by different people, and that at that point, when James Sheets died, that she was not with him. Grifting that he did, he never mentioned any of that, ever. That was, other people that found that shit out. So yeah, exactly. So the baby being brought on now and him making a big deal of that baby, it's just to, big up the grift, because all the people that follow him blindly won't fucking know any better, and they'll think, oh my God, that's so sad, look, that's that poor dead James Sheets baby, oh my God, it's so devastating, let's send them lots of money, fuck off.
For the Struthers Police Department Chief of Police and his designees in the Ohio Public Act, all videos, body cams of all officers on the scene and otherwise related to the 4/1/2022 specifically involving...
You mean Welsh News Network, but you're right.
Officer Matthew Haas, Officer Tommy Shithead Shinneman, and where Mr. James Sheets was seized and deceased by the officers. Any and all police reports, including use of force reports relating to the aforementioned incident in the Struthers Police Department Officers' Policies and Procedures Manual.
Yes.
They did not fulfill this.
They did not fulfill any
Oh my
form.
God, they did not fulfill this.
And the prosecutor said that they only had 48 hours to give that to you or something, and they never did.
No, the prosecutor might be saying an opinion. I don't think it's 48 hours in Ohio. I think it's a reasonable time, what they say in the code. I think it might be 5 days. But again, we have to look back at the Ohio Administrative Code and identify this stuff. And let's look back at this, okay? A copy of a certificate. So he's requesting a certificate or other proof of training for the police department chief of police. So if we want to identify a certificate, just ask for the personnel record. That certificate may be placed in that.
You know what, Eric? I don't know if it's Reuter or Reuter. Sorry, I never know how to say that word. But yeah, I trust you over them any day of the week. So yeah, I think you're right.
Personnel file. But then you'll have additional 200, 300 certificates with that. So you're investigating an entire quote unquote scandal because something like that went off. So that's from leadership. So point number 2, all videos, body cam of all officers on the scene. What's the first thing they responded to you when they received this? What did they respond?
They didn't. They released one body cam footage that they sent to the news.
Now, what I'm saying, what did you receive?
I got a disc of the only body cam footage they released.
And did they give you language with that? So who gave you the disc? Who handed you the disc?
I can't remember.
Sorry.
I can't remember.
Do you remember if you picked it up in person or was it mailed to you?
I thought it was Reuter, but I've always wondered, that news service, I didn't know whether it's supposed to be said Reuter or Reuter. So I apologise for my English not very good education.
I picked it up in person.
At where? Youngstown City Hall?
At Youngstown Police Department.
Police Department on the side of the City Hall. And you could do that business through the City Hall, just to let the folks know, because, sometimes the police station is a little intimidating. So you could do police business through the city.
My God, man, audit them is just proper educating us, ain't it? I'm taking it all in, ain't you?
Oh, but now that's strange because you put in a request. So how did they? They're supposed to provide something. It's strange that they just handed you a CD. They handed you a CD in an envelope.
Yep, in a white envelope.
In a white envelope, and that's all they handed you.
Yep.
Did they give you a copy of your original request?
That was the baby just saying no. Did you hear that?
No. It was really shoddy, man. It was really shoddy. It wasn't.
That's why when you go in person and you're sitting, you're doing business in person, it's different than an email. At first, you sent this through an email, right?
I brought it on a piece of paper, printed it, and I filed it right with the police department. I went back down.
Wow.
I got the disc.
It's funny. It's so funny that they play people like that. It's so funny, you know? But the cute thing is that you're looking at the points on the screen, right? 1 through 4. So those records in your heart, do you believe those records exist?
Oh, yeah. Those records.
And they're not exempt. You're going to get them.
Right. I'm going to get those. I'm going to get those records. 100%. I'm going to get those records.
I think you're right, Welsh News Network. Mean, but right.
Yeah, I'm going to get them eventually. Christy, is your PayPal at Christy Roan? Is that what that is?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, justice for James, you know? That's a wrongful death.
Oh my God, man. They just like totally destroyed James, you know?
Yeah, it sure is. It was a murder, you know, AT. It was a murder. 100%. So we know it.
Put 69 in the chat if you don't think it was a murder. Put 69 in the chat, yeah? If you think James fucking Sheets was a bit of a dickhead and ended up getting himself killed by the police.
You know, it's really...
In the report, I mean, in that, what they just released to the news, it even says that they were pulling him over because he was, pretty much because they were targeting him. In so many words, they said they were pulling him over. At first, it was a response to just drop
Hold on. About the run to a cop. What about, like, the lead laws, like you said? Was there cameras around the buildings and stuff like that?
No, because it never happened. And we asked for that, too. We asked for the footage at the Wildcat drive-thru, and they never gave us that either.
AT, I went to every business in the area. I went and knocked on the doors of everybody's house who lived within a half-mile radius.
That's Chili the hero, look. Look, Chili, boots on the ground. He went to every house, every business. Chili didn't find it. It didn't exist.
Of where James was murdered. So I did everything I could to find... I did everything I could to find the missing piece of evidence that would shine light on these murderers, and I just couldn't find it. So I looked. I literally went there and looked all day one day.
You know, where's...
You know why you couldn't find it? Yeah, like... this is going to be dead profound for you, Chilla. It really is, yeah? You know why you couldn't find it? Because it didn't exist. Because there was nothing that would have shown that he was murdered. All that would have been shown, yeah, is that it was a twat that got himself killed by the police. And that Christy Roan had nothing to do with him anymore.
That on writing, it's in the city and the police station have all that. And it's up to the people to say transaction, you know, file a piece of paper.
I think, yeah, if he wore his cape and his underwear on the outside of his trousers, I think he would have got further, don't you? I think he'd have done a much better job.
That's what we're going to do. And it's going to be a learning curve, a learning procedure. We're going to do it in a group chat, and it's meant to be, you know, because it's going to bring awareness.
Welsh News Network, we all know she don't know who the fucking daddy is.
Folks, and honesty. So, it's for justice.
Yeah, I agree with you, AT. Okay, so we have the email addresses. If you guys want to be a part of the, the FOIA requesting, you request one from your house, you can email me at can'tgetbodycam, or you can email FOIA Auditor, AUDIT.
Nah, you know what? Not even emails, bro. Like you said, open up a open portal for everybody to post up in there right away so we could all see what we're inquiring in, and that way we could all set the schedule right and get the records.
No. Chili won't like that, because if you do something like that, everybody will be pouring the information into one thing, and then all donations will be coming into or out of one thing, and Chili won't like that, because then Chili's not lining his own pocket. Come on, man. Come on, Audit, then. You've got to know this.
Oh, okay. That's fine. We'll set it up like that, then. Yeah.
Yeah, they've set up anonymous emails so that we can communicate without their email getting...
Right.
Like Google Rights On said we could use a Google Doc, and then we could email.
As far as like somebody that lives at the town would have a checklist, right? Oh yeah, I'm here filing a FOIA for these requests, and then I'll be back in 5 days to pick them up.
We have Dan Fissel, Fissel. He's right there by the Youngstown Police Department. He's a little ways away, but he
have the paper ready. Have the paper ready for a stamp. Ready for a stamp.
Yep. And so we're gonna.
So we're all looking forward then to to see how James Sheets' killing goes on to a murder, because I mean it's definitely going to happen, isn't it? Because we've got these three geniuses on it. Yeah. Here they are. I know we can't see Audit them, which is devastating, to be honest. It'd be great, wouldn't it, if he was there as well? But this is it, mate. This is it. This is the dream team. They're gonna sort it. They're gonna do it. Josie, it's gonna be murder any day now. Any day now.
We're going to FOIA the shit out of these people. We're going to hammer this until we get the text messages where Tommy was, and there's the project for the internet. Is Tommy Shinneman's mother alive? Because Christy's saying that when he was claiming that he was texting his mom, that his mom's no longer alive.
Hey, I'll be right back, bro.
Okay, bro. That means he was lying.
Right.
That means
For a fact that his dad's not alive anymore, but I'm almost sure his mom's not either.
Maybe that's why he's such a murderous bastard.
And his dad was a policeman too. And then lots of people messaged me information about his dad, saying that his dad was a corrupt cop too. I was like, well, the apple don't fall far.
You're mean, Haley, but that's why I love you. What he was just saying, oh, maybe that's why he's such a murderous bastard. Fuck off, Chile. All your family fucking hate you. I don't think you're a murderous bastard. I think you're a fucking scummy cunt. But, you know, grow up.
Far from the piece of dog crap tree. And a message saying that JJ deserved to die.
Who says that?
Schneeman's sister. She messaged me and told me, "Don't pull a gun on a cop. You get what you get."
Yeah.
So I sent her the videos. I was like, as you can tell, he didn't pull a gun on a cop. So you get what you get when it comes time for your brother to get what he gets.
Can you imagine? I just can't get my head around it. I really can't. Yeah, my little brother anyway. But this is like if my little brother, fucking hell, I mean, oh God, let it never happen. But if he died, and then one of them ex-Mrs. Twats of his proper started grifting off it, I'd be fucking furious. I'd kill him, to be perfectly blunt. I might not kill him, but I'd fucking beat the shit out of him. And they'd know it was coming.
Well, he's going to get his in hell.
Exactly. That's what I mean.
Fuck off.
He's going to get his in hell.
You're a fucking atheist, you twat. You don't believe in fucking hell.
He masterminded and then covered up a murder. He was a part of the murder, and he murdered a man. He's going to pay with his soul for eternity.
He just thinks that he's living his best
Not souls and eternity and God and stuff, I know.
life right now. Like, he has a new girlfriend, and they're just out all the time, just flaunting it like it's something to be
Good for him.
proud of. And so that's going to be a rude awakening one day when he actually has to suffer for what he's done.
Oh, fuck off, you twat.
The truth is going to come out, Chris.
Do one. Both of you. You're both fucking useless. Seriously, yeah? You're a stupid bitch who's grifting off your ex-fucking boyfriend dying. Ex-boyfriend like ages ago. Dying. And grifting off, oh, my kids were all devastating. You're a fucking grifter. You disgust me, Christy fucking Roan. And Chilla, you already know that I think you're a fucking cunt. You're a fucking grifter. A grifting stupid fucking cunt. Both of you, do one, twats.
There's two. Everybody can see. I'm hot. Shh. He's hot. He's got a camera. Tommy's smile as he's fist bumping. Yeah, we got him. And then, oh, I'm really sad. It was such crap.
Right, and if you're not guilty, you don't hide that kind of stuff. You don't have to hide something if you're not guilty. Point blank, period.
What was this?
Right, when they were only talking about how they came to get there, you know? He was talking about the direction he took to get there, and he was like, shut up, I'm hot, don't talk.
Right, because the setup, Chris, my perspective, there was no Matt Haas engaged him because he knew he had a suspended license. Matt Haas and those cops had been targeting him. They knew when he was going from point A to point B, and then Matt Haas intercepted him, got him to a place where they knew there would be no camera footage. They rammed him, and then they murdered him, including saying he shot at me when there was no gunshot. So
yeah, and Tommy Schneeman's sister lives in the blue house less than a block away from where JJ was murdered. Tommy Schneeman grew up in that house, and so he knew for a fact he could murder him right there and get away with it, for a fact.
He was saying, my sister lives in that house right over there behind there was a store that he mentioned.
Yeah.
So.
And that's why he knew exactly.
Exactly, Arbet, exactly. You don't grift off the dead.
Where they were. All the other cops were like, where are we even? And he was like, we're on the corner of Steel Street and Salt Springs. He knew because he knew exactly where to kill JJ at, and that there would be nobody around to see it.
Shut up. You twat.
You saw I went there. There was that killer place. You can't see anything from any angle.
I know.
I went there and I looked around and I realized it's all blind spots. You can't see anything. You have to either come around the corner or this corner, or the house up here, the hill blocks it from seeing down. You can't see it. And then there's a business over there in the fence and the train tracks, and you just can't see it unless you're right there. Unless there was someone walking along right there.
That's exactly it, isn't it? No, it wasn't me. That's exactly it. She just does this because she knows that she'll get donations. Flashes the baby, because then she knows she'll get donations. This is fucking disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Oh, God. I'm nearly done anyway. I don't know whether I'll get to the end of this. I've got like maybe fucking, I don't know, an eighth of a fucking glass of wine left and I'm done.
No one would have witnessed the murder except for cameras that they won't give us the footage for.
Yep, exactly.
So, all right, Christy, is there anything else you want to say?
Ridiculous, isn't it? Oh, they knew this and they were going to get him there and then shoot him. Oh, fuck off, man. Why? Was he that important? I don't think so.
You know what? Do you have a Cash App too? Let me put your Cash App. Is
Oh,
Christy the
yeah, of
best ever?
course
Is
she has
that
a
your
fucking Cash App.
The 80 bits.
And they should be releasing JJ's
No, fuck off.
all of his belongings now that the case is over. He said,
Wicked, because then you can get the belongings, can't you? Because you're the mother of his children, and then you can pawn them, yeah? Is that your plan, Krista? Is that it?
once the case was over, they would release all of his belongings. But I don't even know what they're going to give me back.
Including the car.
Yeah, they released I called months ago.
Is that money or what? That's all she's thinking, innit? Money.
When this happened, and found out where the car was, and it was at Knucklebusters, they told me. And which is crazy because that's right where the 2 cop cars are that hit him. But now his car's not there, but the 2 cop cars are still there. And I just drove by the other day, and now only 1 cop car was there. And now somebody told me that neither one of the cop cars are there. But JJ's car
shut up, man.
without me.
You poor man.
She said that it was. And so they said that they would release all of his belongings to me, even the clothes. I doubt there was because they were right on top of him, when they were shooting him. And all the windows were busted out, which is weird because, why would they need to bust the windows out? And I didn't think he was shot from any other side. So why would the passenger side window be broken too? I don't know. But it's still just mind blowing to me that.
Shocking, innit, Logan? Shocking.
You look him right in the face. He could have reached out and touched him. He was so close to him.
Matt Haas is one of those slimy pigs that he would lie to your face as he has his foot on your mother's throat.
Fuck off! Like you fucking know who he is, you dickhead.
One day, that's what my nephew said. You need to tell your dad. What if that was you one day? What if that's me that had to grow up without my father? And wouldn't you want somebody to tell the truth so at least your family could get some justice? And so my nephew completely stopped talking to his son. And his son, I seen the messages, and he was like begging my nephew not to hate him over this. And he said, I know this has to be hard for you and your family.
Oh, do one.
But please
do one, you twat. Do one.
And by the way, this doesn't add up. And this, by the way, doesn't add up.
Oh, go on then,
and
what?
like 1,000 times because that's what replays in my mind at all times, And there's just so many holes in their story. And it's just, this is supposedly supposed to put an end to it, them allowing...
I know, Arby, exactly. I completely agree, mate. I completely agree.
...them to get away with it, and then they think that that's going to be the end of it. But it's... How could they think anybody's going to rest when their stories are even contradicting themselves? Like, you think that they could at least match up the police's interviews, which was in the first on scene of Chief Roddy, he says, we'll be releasing statements soon. And then the next day, they ask him for statements on what happened, and they say they have what are they called, Brady rights? So they don't.
Hey, you're Navy girl. I've not seen you about for ages. Oh, you're all right. Happy New Year. Yeah, I know. She weren't his wife. She weren't his girlfriend. She was not with him anymore. She was with somebody else and pregnant. So, yeah, already established that. She's just a disgusting grifter. Her and Chili should fucking cook together.
Have to release a statement. First he says, we'll release a statement. And then they realize they're shitbags. And so, never mind, we don't have to release a statement because we don't want to. Because they knew they were wrong, So,
hey, bro.
And I'm not giving a statement.
All right, Christy, let me let you go.
Okay.
No, I wanted to ask you before you go, Christy, about Youngstown. Is that the county that you live in?
I live in the next county. It's only about 30 minutes south.
From the city hall. Okay, cool.
Yep, I can go there.
All right. I was gonna say delete knows about the FOIA request and stuff, but yeah, definitely Christy the page, and then they'll tell you come back in 5 days to pick up the records. You tell them you want to get them on paper instead of a CD.
All right.
Yeah.
Just show her. You don't have to talk.
And for the other folks out there too, same concept. I was also gonna say, delete laws. If you want, go to the website. Can you show the website of Youngstown City Hall?
I can, but real quick, you're having a rally, Christy, on Tuesday. Is that right?
Yeah, me and my sister, we're going to try to get as many people together as we can. I have a friend of mine who's making hoodies and stuff with pictures of JJ on it. And then on the back, it has a badge with a cop.
Do you think her current boyfriend will be there at the rally? You know, for her ex-boyfriend, who she's only got maybe 2-3 kids by out of her 6 kids. Do you think he's going to be there? Do you think he's going to be wearing one of the hoodies with her ex's face on? Justice for JJ, as she calls him. I wonder.
Hiding behind it, and it has the saying that says only man small enough to fit behind a 2.5-inch piece of tin on the back. So it's going to have JJ's face with his birthday and death day on the front. And then I'm also going to get a bunch made that just has the picture of the cops on it that labels them a murderer. And then wear those too.
So let me ask you a question. It's going to be a rally of roughly how many people?
We don't know exactly.
20, 15, maybe 11. Not many though, because not many people are going to be siding with this shit.
Yeah, because we just started putting it all together.
I'm going to say, in that case, that'll be the perfect time to have a ream of paper.
Yep. To write.
You know for what, right?
Yeah, for the FOIA.
Right. Yeah, that's the file cabinet theory.
Yeah.
You're going to walk out with a file cabinet on a dolly. And you're going to report that back to the public body when you collect everybody's FOIA.
Yeah.
All of them's a fucking idiot, ain't it? The fuck? Yeah, you got it, girl. You got it.
So that's what's going to bring change, them steps. Yeah. Thank you.
So we have a plan on it then. Thank you for coming. You and I are going to be in touch on email. I'm going to let you go, and I'm going to say goodbye to Christy, and then I'm going to get out of here. I've been on camera today.
For sure. Thanks
Right, so yeah, that'd be 8. Hey, like, right, yeah.
for having me. I just wanted to say, bro, some people already sent some emails. I just wanted to tell them to that we'll have another session, and we'll do it then. We'll all file FOIA in the group chat. Okay. Yeah. All right, guys.
So much. It was nice meeting.
Always all the damn courage. You too. All the damn. Love. All right. Plenty love, guys.
Fuck off.
Bye, guys.
Dickhead.
Okay. So, Christy, there's a lot of people here that love you and support you. You're always going to have me. You're always going to have the people who come with me.
Oh my God. Can you imagine, yeah? You're too pussy to go to Rio. We all know that.
And so you're backed up. Don't ever think you're getting railroaded by the system, and there's not people there because we are, James
thank you guys. I love all of you guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
and
James
thank you
was
to everybody who's been randomly helping whenever they can.
Fuck off.
I get random money from people I know that's from your page.
Yeah,
with
we
notes
know.
that are just so nice, and it just helps.
Grifter. Grifting.
It really helps. And the notes and the kind words really help me more than anything, seriously. So thank you guys all. If you guys are watching, thank you all.
Go on.
Yeah, there's been my buddy DG.
You ain't got no buddy. Stop lying, man. Look at him pretending he's got friends. What the fuck?
A big thank you to him.
Because he's the most amazing person I've ever met in my life. He's like a miracle. I really believe that because it'll be like the worst time ever, and I could be struggling, trying to figure out how I'm going to do so many different things at once, and then he'll come and donate money to us, and it'll be like life-changing.
And you see how it is, right? Because I know this from experience, yeah? By being a very experienced mum, I've had so many children, it is unreal, right? I know that, when I'm feeling a bit, oh my God, it's all a bit overwhelming. I've got, a newborn baby crying, and I've got a toddler wanting to paint, and I've got another toddler sticking beans up his nose or something like that, yeah? Do always solves all my problems, right? Somebody sending me a tenner. Somebody sends me a tenner, and it makes it all go away. The kid starts putting a bean up his nose. The other kid starts wanting to paint. The baby starts wanting to be fed. It's amazing. It's amazing what money says, what money does even. Amazing. I've actually got multiple kids, team. I'm not even joking. Hi, Axel. Hello, gang, and good night. I'll have to... All right, mate, take care. But I have got multiple kids.
Thank you so much.
You know who you are, D. Thank you, brother. Appreciate everything you've done for Christy. And I love you, buddy. You're a good dude.
Surrender Monkey is fucking wicked. That's what I'd send her as well. Fucking condoms.
There's people involved in this movement, and a lot of the names are here in the chat, but there's some names that aren't here right now who are deeply involved with every person who comes on this channel. From Deborah to Sarah. I mean, there's just people who come in, and they come in heavy. And for you guys who do that, God bless you. Thank you so much. So, Christy, this is going to go. So Tuesday, how can people reach you if they want to attend the rally on Tuesday?
They can just reach.
Only 7 Welsh News Network, but thank you for the £2 saying 19 kids and counting. But no, I've only got 7. Most of them are grown up now.
Some of us are already friends on Facebook. So just my Christy Roan Facebook. It should be a picture of my 2 boys holding hands in their car seats. So that's the right one because they're trying to make a couple.
Okay. Okay, Christy, thanks for coming on. Okay.
Thank you for having me, and thank you for everything that you've done and are doing still.
We don't stop.
No,
Period.
fuck off.
Don't stop. Love you, honey. I'll see you soon.
Thank you. Love you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
She didn't love you though,
Okay,
did she,
everybody,
kiddo?
so
She didn't
that-
fucking love you though, did she? She was slagging you off when you came down hard on her for taking a fucking plea deal. So she didn't love you until she realised she could make more money from it. Fucking idiot.
Was Christy Roan. It's just real simple. We don't stop. We don't stop helping people. We don't stop pushing the envelope to try to change the system.
I don't live in a shoe. I've definitely only got 7 kids. I've got 2 grandkids. And I just turned 40. So yeah. And my oldest granddaughter is 6. So I've been a grandma since I was 34. Do the maths.
And ultimately change the system. We don't stop under any circumstances, under any conditions. We don't stop until we overturn Terry versus Ohio. Things have to
Bloody
be
hell,
changed.
Axel.
And so
Wait there. Bloody hell, Axel. You're giving me fucking... That's over 3.5 hours. Set place for the whole drive. I don't even know how long I've been on for. We will see. I've about run out of booze, though, to be honest. I'm going to be gone in a minute.
this group of people here is a strong group, and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. Rest in peace, James Sheets. I promise you we will continue on your case until the truth comes out. So for all y'all who came in, Shock Professor, Deborah, Bobby, Bruce, Greg, Michael Irwin from the, how do I say it? Net News Radio, I believe it is. Great radio. So
He doesn't know how to say Net News Radio. I thought he was going to come out with something that was, a bit complicated to read. Like, don't get me wrong, yeah? I hate getting names of things wrong. So if I'm not sure, I just don't say them. But Net News Network does not seem that complicated.
well, thank you, Mike, for coming in. I really appreciate it. God bless you, sir. There is Mike right there. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Chili, for letting me on the live stream. We don't stop. Great Liberty Net Radio will not stop. So we don't stop, guys. All right, I'm going to get the flock out of here. I'll see you guys on the next one.
No, you won't.
Later,
Nobody likes you. Go away, you smell. Let's put it bluntly. He does smell, don't he? Turning my phone the right way round. Sorry. So, what should we watch? Has he done anything else? Explain. Nah, I can't be arsed for that. I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna ever help him fucking do his shit where he's fucking rinsing off a family that are just going through such terrible grief. I don't know. Yeah, probably. I don't even know if to bother. I might just call it a day. How long have we been on for? It says started 1 hour ago, and I started more than that. Let's have a look. Fucking hell, man. Can you believe Gypsy Auditor acted like that? And do you think he meant it? I mean, did he really mean that he was going to be an absolute fucking cunt and, try and file a fucking copyright strike and shit against me? Because I just don't even know. He could do, though, couldn't he? So I'm not sure what to do. I mean, fuck it anyways. I'm not that bothered. It's not a massive deal. It's just, what a fucking pussy. What the fuck? Put his shit on him.
I mean, I don't understand why they hemmed these guys up so hard. Why'd you guys pull them over and skiff them down and search them like they were hardened criminals? Why'd they pull you over?
They said they're gonna stop for like 2 or 3 seconds. They needed to stop. So just
This whole thing of them pulling you out of the car and then they were searching you and patting you down because you made a turn?
yeah. Stop searching.
Go for another half hour then, yeah?
Tell them.
Stop. Interrupting.
I just say, Houston versus Hill, 1987. It's my God-given right to
Having a conversation.
Listen,
You're yelling again.
if you want to find out, then just go ahead and put your torture cuffs on me
I'm not going
and
to put
see
any
what happens.
handcuffs on you.
I'm just saying.
I am politely asking you
And
to
I'm-
stop yelling
And I'm
over there
politely
while they're
telling
talking.
you
You're not.
that I have
You're
a right
yelling
to
at me.
interfere.
You're not polite.
Houston versus Hill. Why would I be polite to you?
You said
You
you
are
were
the
being
actual.
polite.
You are the actual problem. Okay. Let me ask you a question. What are you solving here tonight?
You
You have absolutely
What are you solving?
What
You have no idea.
What are you solving?
You have no idea what's going on.
I know that no matter what if their entire truck is full of drugs, you're not helping anything.
Okay.
You're ruining our country further.
Got it.
You're getting bonuses and accolades. And see, I have another camera over here, so the copper can't block me and see because at all times you have to keep a camera on these guys. At all times. You can never trust this man right here. Ever. He's trained to lie. He's trained to deceive you. He's trained to put you in a dungeon.
I just put you all through that intro whilst I went to the toilet. Sorry.
How you doing? How you doing, sir? You okay? You good? Is everything okay? Can you just do me a favor?
Please don't impede my rights. I'm a
Okay,
constitutional law scholar. This will be your only
No, you're not. Stop fucking lying.
warning. If you block my camera, that is prior restraint. I will file a lawsuit.
Fuck off, you dickhead. He's not trying to block your camera. He's trying to politely ask you to please step over there. Film all you want, but please step over there, you fucking twat.
Against you, move your and move it now. You don't know who you're dealing with here.
I'm going to ask you to stand over here.
You know, I'm not moving.
As long as you
If you
stand back here,
if you stand in front of my camera, give me your name and badge
you're gonna
number
be
now.
obstructing, okay?
Give me your name and badge
So,
number.
176.
I'll file a lawsuit against you tomorrow.
Tase, tase, tase.
Okay.
Back up. This is prior restraint. Move your ass. I'm doing my job. Back up out of my camera zone, or I'm telling you what right now. Don't block my camera. I'm the press. Back
No,
up.
you're not.
I don't give a who you.
No, you're not. What are you lying for? Oh my god, man, we should have put this one on before. The fuck, man, I didn't realise it was going to be so good. What a dickhead.
Stop talking to me and I'll stop talking. Back away from me. You're interfering. Sir, I'm a constitutional law scholar.
No, you're not.
Don't block my camera. I'm doing my job. Leave me alone and I'll leave you alone.
Don't come closer, please.
Eat my shorts, copper. I'm doing my job.
Wow. Oh, that was fucking amazing. That was a massive Bart Simpson fucking offensive going on just there. You're fucking epic, you are, actually epic. Fucking amazing.
Block my camera. It's called prior restraint, dunce cap. I know they don't teach you at the academy. Now you learned. Don't come up here like this.
Oh, bless them. Now all them coppers have just heard Dunce Cap for the first time. Can you remember when we heard Dunce Cap for the first time? Oh, those are the days, weren't they?
If you hadn't come up here like this, we wouldn't even be talking right now. Don't be a drone. Don't you ever block my camera. You got your job, I got mine.
Love you, lemon tart.
Revoke consent. Tell them not to search your car. United States versus Williams, 2018.
Interfere with my stop.
This is not an
Do
interference.
not interfere with my stop.
Go ahead, arrest me. See what
Oh,
happens.
please arrest him.
Fucking job,
Do not
buddy.
interfere with my
Arrest
stop.
him, arrest him.
Right now. You can look at my channel.
Taser, taser, taser. Arrest. Oh, man, why don't none of them do that? Can you imagine? I'd be devastated, you know, if I missed it live where he gets tased and arrested. I'd be devastated. And it'll happen one day. It'll fucking happen. I'm going to miss it.
We're done.
You can yell at
But
me all
I
you
can
want.
say anything I want.
You cannot interfere
I can
with my
speak
stop.
to them. Yes, I can.
cannot.
You are
You
mistaken.
cannot interfere with
You are
my stop.
mistaken.
You can stand here and record all
The
you
first
want.
principle
Do
of
not
liberty
interfere
is the
with my
right to speak. He has the right to revoke consent from
He
that
does,
cop.
but I don't need you
You have to
yelling at
tell
them
him
while
to
they're
revoke
talking to them.
consent.
They've
I
already
can
spoken
say
to them.
anything I'd like. Don't you know anything about
Yes,
my rights?
I do.
Are you new? How long have you been a
not.
copper for?
A very long time.
So you're a gang unit copper?
Yes, I am.
How are the gangs now since the 90s? Worse than ever.
Fucking
Good job.
idiot, man. Again, not an American, but like, is he talking about the LA gangs and whatnot? Where he talks to the driver, the look on the driver's face is amazing. Thank you. I'll keep an eye out for that. But anyway, is he talking about the LA gangs and whatnot? Because, like, that was fucking ages ago. I mean, like, Aren't they maybe a bit better now? I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I've been wrong about many things. I'm not American. I am British. You know. Oh no, lemon tart, exactly. That's the shit we need, isn't it? We just need to hear a copper. Oh man, what was that copper's name that did it to Glen Serio? Oh fuck, what's his name? We all know his name as well, but I can't remember it. My memory's getting so bad, it really is. But that copper that said, like, it didn't taste Glenn, don't get me wrong, but he basically threatened to and all that. It's fucking hilarious. That's what. Oh no, there was one before the whole D-ball thing. There was one before that. He was being a right dickhead. Oh, Glenn, that's a stupid thing to say, weren't it? Glenn Serio was always a dickhead. Oh, never mind. Anyway, let's play.
And now you don't even know the law. I can tell.
By the way, yeah, I can't believe that I've put this on now and now I've got no booze. This is just devastatingly depressing. So that's it now. So I'm just on this level of tipser. You're going to have to put it with me at this level. It's great.
Tell them that they can revoke
Okay,
consent.
now have you interfering with the stop.
Interference is a physical.
Yelling while they're trying to
Interference
interview
is a
them
physical
is interfering
construction.
with their stop. You're obstructing their investigation.
Why
by
is he
yelling at
searching the
them.
man's car?
That's between them. There's nothing
But
to
they
do
have the
with you.
right to revoke consent.
They do. That's between them.
Is that where he is? Las Vegas? Them deadly Vegas gangs? I am about to laugh about that, you know, because I mean, I've genuinely never heard of them.
You have nothing to do with that.
Let me just say something. You're talking to the judge. Okay.
Oh,
By
fuck
1983
you.
against you, you'll lose because of
Got
these
it.
moments here.
Thank you.
I have every right to interrupt. I don't have a right to physically interrupt. I don't have a right to go over and get in the middle of them. That's interference. That's obstruction. Don't you know anything? Don't you read Black's Dictionary?
What do you think? Oh my god, he's just referred to Black's Dictionary. Oh, that is pure sob-sit, ain't it? Oh my god. What did Team Skeptic say months and months and months ago? He's a sovereign citizen. He's a sovereign citizen. I cannot believe he's just referred to Black's Dictionary. That's fucking wicked.
Don't you know the law? Mm-hmm. Okay. Then what's your name and badge number?
Sergeant Rivera.
Sergeant Rivera.
8866.
8836.
8866.
8866. So they don't get to search a car because they pull somebody over.
Correct.
And if your cops hadn't come running over here, we wouldn't even be interacting right now. You were here the whole time. I hadn't said a word to you, had I? I'm just doing my job. He jumps out of the car with 2 cameras ready to fist fight and have a shootout. How many times have you seen that? Right, but the guy, you teach your cop not to come up and block my camera.
I asked them to come over here.
Right, but if you block my camera, it's called prior restraint.
There you go. I'm not blocking your camera. I asked them to come over here. Just let you know to come on over here for the stuff. That was it.
Oh, I agree. He's definitely always been one. I just like it when it comes out.
But there's a lot of yelling going on. So
There wasn't any yelling until he blocked my camera.
Well, there you go. So now come over here, support us, keep your video. Listen, record all you want. Just
Why do you think I'm here right now? What do you think I'm doing here?
Recording us.
So do cooler heads prevail when there's nobody here recording? No. That's why I'm here. You guys can't be trusted. And by the way, when I drove by here, they were patting these guys down and grabbing them up as though they were trying to catch fish out of the river. Just grab. The guy came over and blocked my camera for no reason.
Yes, it is, Logan, as long as you've got the right edition. If you've got the right edition of Black's Law's Dictionary, right, that's it. You can get away with anything and everything. If you've got the right edition of Black's Law Dictionary, you can drive without a license. You can, I can't remember all the other things, but you can do anything. Basically, you can do anything. I want one. I need one. I swear it's the edition that's like 100 years old or something, isn't it?
Get that guy out of your truck. Tell him you revoke consent. You revoke consent, and they can't search your car. This is where you can't trust cops. This is where they plant drugs. It happens all the time.
Exactly, Welsh News Network. That is the most important edition. Any editions, sorry, not the edition, but any editions that came out, all modern law on, all day long. That's a fact, by the way. And you know why it is? You know why it's true, yeah? It's because I'm saying fact in capital letters. Capital F-A-C-T. Fact. So therefore it is true.
Every day in America, these filthy cops are planting drugs on people. Every day. There's nobody here filming this cop while he's searching this guy's truck. All these guys have to do
Hey up, Mark.
to get a bonus or a promotion or an accolade or an award is drop a little tiny baggie in the back of that truck, and they're getting a bonus, they're getting a promotion, and it happens daily in the United States. Every single day, these guys.
You know what, right? I come dirty cops that have done dirty things like that. Now that is a tiny little percentage. Most of the times if they find a fucking baguette in the car, it's because they found a fucking baggie in the fucking car. Grow up, Chili, the fuck.
Plant drugs in people's cars because there's no one recording them. They hide their body cam and they cheat you.
Yeah, refresh it, Mark. I think you're the only one. I keep getting the same problem lately, though. I keep going on YouTube and I keep getting a black screen, but I can hear everything. So I had to come off it and refresh it. So maybe it's that.
So if they do find some drugs in here, what are they doing? Nothing. They're just ruining more people's lives. They're not solving any problems here. They're searching little tiny compartments to find drugs to ruin these guys' lives. They'll get money from the state. They'll get bonuses. They'll get promotions. They say stupid things like, I get to go home safe to my family.
I don't even want to listen to his bullshit, man. It's so much funnier to listen to rant, yeah, silently. What an idiot. The fuck? They're just doing this and they're just doing that and meh, 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 meh. And he's just putting out a narrative, innit? Based on nothing. It's based on nothing. He has no idea. Literally no idea. It's fucking pathetic. I would not be intimidated.
Versus Hill, 1987. That's my God-given right to have a conversation. Listen, you're yelling again. If you want to find out, then just go ahead and put your torture cuffs on me and see what happens.
I am politely asking you to stop yelling
And I'm
over there.
politely telling you that I have a right to interfere. Not Houston versus Hill. Why would I be polite to you?
You said
You are the actual. You are the
Oh my God, I'd fucking knock him out, man.
actual problem. Okay. Let me ask you a question. What are you solving here tonight?
You have absolutely
What are you solving? What are you solving?
You have no idea what's going on.
Was it they're gonna stop for like 2 or 3 seconds? They didn't stop. So just this whole thing of them pulling you out of the car and then they were searching you and patting you down because you made a turn.
Yeah.
I know that no matter what, if their entire truck is full of drugs, you're not helping anything. Okay. You're ruining our.
Have you refreshed it, Mark? I just don't know. I don't get it. Because it's definitely not on silent. Look, I've turned my volume up. I don't know, mate.
Further. Got it. You're getting bonuses and accolades. And see, I have another camera over here, so the copper.
Oh, no, not another camera.
Because at all times you have to keep a camera on these guys. At all times. You can never trust this man right here. Ever. He's trained to lie. He's trained to deceive you. He's trained to put you in a dungeon. That's his job. His goal.
You know this dickhead, yeah? Chili, obviously. You know if he had kids, if one of his kids went missing, do you think he'd call the police? Now, you know, we know he's got a sister, yeah? And I'd never wish this, I don't wish this, but let's say his sister got raped, attacked and raped. Would he want the police to be called? And I was hating on police. I was all, gobby attitude, full teenager, and I hated police. And my dad said that shit to me, not necessarily that, but he said, like, if we get burgled, who would call? If your little brother went missing, who would we call? And it's like, yeah, we'd call the police. So, you know what I mean? Fucking hell.
Is to put those guys in jail, impound their car, and take their money. That's his job. He is the enemy of the people.
You know what, Halo? Yeah, it was a dumb question, wasn't it? 'Cause he does, doesn't it? I mean, fucking hell, man. He went running to the police when big scary Kate was just following him around. She weren't being horrible. She weren't getting in his face. She was just following him around. And he called the police. He said he was going to call the police when a truck or van, whatever, drove past him. Hey, Chile, and said hi to the other person he was with. Said, hey, Chile, you owe me $2,000. He was going to press charges and call the police then, weren't he? So, yeah, you're right. Exactly. So he would. He doesn't want the police. The police are terrible people. They're all out to get you. But when he needs them, they're great. They're great and they're wonderful and they're amazing people.
You wonder what made me this way? Your system. Your system. I know a law so well. The way you.
Oh, you've not won the lottery then, Logan. I've had COVID. My daughter's had it twice, man. You need to at least get it once.
Treat people. The way you put torture cuffs on people. The way you abuse people. Is the
I'm only joking, obviously. I'm really glad that you've not got COVID.
reason I'm the way I am. You're not gonna put me in handcuffs. Have I been anything other than polite to you? Put me in handcuffs. Have I been anything other than polite to you? Polite to me is you drag people off to a dungeon where they get raped, where they get hepatitis and AIDS. Have I done any of those things to you? Come on, dude. I'm just asking you to stop yelling at them while you're trying to listen. I wasn't yelling. I was simply telling the man he has a right to stop
Yelling
his
in that
search.
direction. They heard you 3 times.
I have a right. Do you know Houston versus Hill 1987?
Yes,
What does it
I
say?
do.
What does it say?
Yay!
Of course you're not. You
You can hear me now. I'm going to start talking all nice and polite now then.
don't ever want to have a debate because you guys can't have the debate. That's
I won't slag you off anymore, Mark.
plain and simple. They're doing nothing here. They're wasting our money. These guys, there's no victims here. I mean, Sergeant, where are the victims? Where are the victims? Sergeant, where are the victims that these people created? Where are the people who are injured? Where's the women who are raped, the children who are beaten?
I can't talk to you about the case.
Of course you can. Of course you can.
Can we spread that internet rumour, please? Can we please just spread it far and wide and just, say it to people that don't even know who he is, right? So people who don't even know who he is, say, yeah, this bloke that I laugh at sometimes online. Oh my God, man, I'm just found out he's got herpes. Just do that. Please all do it. Please, I'm going to do it. Please all you lot do it. And let's see where it goes. And let's see if he hears about it. I think it'll be great. So let's all say he's got herpes.
The reason they're in this jackpot's because of you. The reason they're here right now is because of you guys.
Aw, the lad that's getting done's only little, look. Bless him. Aw. Shit happened to him.
Oh, you're that worked up
He should have legally took the fucking turn.
over traffic? You should see how you guys drive. You guys drive like constantly. You're really lecturing him about driving?
Yep.
Incredible, dude. Just let the man go home. Just let the man go home. Oh, you took a right here, and you were in that lane over there, and then you pulled over here, and now we're gonna grab you and treat you like you're terrible. You should not have been in that lane. You SOB. They grabbed these guys and were patting them down as though they had stolen gold up and down their pants. You should have seen
I love his fake outrage. It's wicked, ain't it?
it. Like there was diamonds and golds down their pants. They were grabbing these guys. You should have seen it. It was incredible. I hope my dash cam got it.
Oh,
But
that
now
was
he's giving a lecture on which lane to be in, which turns.
ain't that a coincidence? That's such a coincidence? I hope my dash cam got it, knowing full well that it didn't, and he didn't, and so he can just make up whatever he wants. Wicked.
For you, Copper, saving the world because saving them from driving. This truck, man, wow. Lots of dead bodies all over the road, Copper. Way to go, you saved the day. Way to save us all from these guys from driving. More tyranny, boys. Enjoy your tyrannical night. I can't believe this guy was just telling him, you were in this lane over here, and then you went in this lane over there. Really? That's what this stop is about? About someone getting in the wrong lane?
I firmly believe, that if anybody that's caught on a not having a fucking valid license, although over here we don't get away with that shit like you do over in America. Just, you know what I mean? Anyway, just driving infractions. Oh my God, I'd be mortified if some stranger was outside of the road filming it all. I'd be mortified. I would not want that going out and being on the internet. He goes about pretending, by the way, that he is protecting them by filming them. No, he's not. He's showing them up by filming them. It's fucking stupid. That high knee pressure is going to blow, lemon tart, any day, any day.
Is that what he said, Sergeant? Is that what he's talking about? He got in the wrong lane.
What's that got to do with you, dickhead? Emma, what did I see that on? I seen that on something recently. Was it fucking Last Days of Freedom or something? Where they said it... Oh my God, what was it? It was tonight, it? My memory's not that bad, is it? Anyway, right, where some fucking type twat said, are you jamming my phone signal, basically? And, oh my days, talk about paranoia, that's amazing. It might have been tonight, you know. My memory probably is that bad. Shit, no mind.
You have to be amicable and cordial to these guys as they pull you over to take the money out of your wallet.
Yep.
You know, if you don't put on a nice face and don't get to that, yeah, it's cool, man, no big deal, then you're the jerk if you don't get amicable and agreeable with these guys who pulled over to take the money out of your wallet.
Oh, okay. That's it. Chili's explained it to us, so now it all makes sense. Job's a good one.
You know what I'm saying? I could really get dangerous, you know, shooting my camera.
What?
You sure, Sergeant? I mean, those last two guys, you might need two more guys here with my camera system over here. You know what I'm saying? I could really get dangerous, you know, shooting my camera.
But why is he saying that shit? None of them have given him a hard time. They just asked him to back off and not interfere. And weren't asking much. It's a dickhead.
Tell me I can't even speak. He wanted to stop me from speaking. Like I'm not allowed to speak. How come? I'm just like, it's amazing. And the worst part about it is that you think you've
Unfortunately, nobody tried to stop you from speaking.
done good for 20 years. That's the worst part. You're part of the ruining of our country, dude. I mean, you just are. I'm sorry. You know, history will look back on this time when we had law enforcers.
I think it's going shit, Ayla, because personally, I think he's never looked as bad as he does now. He looks rough and he looks old.
America, and they'll go, it was because I lose my liberty to speak because the cops are here.
Oh, stop lying, you dickhead. Did he really break his diet after 4 days?
I mean, how do you put up with all that cops complaining? I couldn't listen to that cop talk that much. I tell him just to shut up and get out of my ear. Give me my ticket or don't. I couldn't sit and listen to that crap that long. My God. You gotta be close to retirement, man. Get out of this job. I mean, really, get out of this job and do something else. Gotta be something better. You don't seem like too bad of a guy. Gotta be something better you could do.
That's a sucky way to fast, that, isn't it? Pigging out on Oreos.
Now, if he doesn't, if he's gonna play the get-along game, then they're bad. Aggressively patting these guys down as though they're some sort of. I mean, is that part of the Clark County attire now? Is a beanie? The cops wear beanies on the job now. It's a fair question. It's not a great look. Looks a little rough. I mean, if you notice, take a good look. He's already got his gloves on. The reason they have gloves on is so they don't get your bodily fluid or blood on your body. That's why they wear gloves. I mean, he's already wearing the gloves. You can see right there. He's got the that means he had the gloves on the moment the stop began. Now they got to sit there and get cops explained to for 10, 15 minutes while they get the money out of their wallet stolen for driving. See, you were taking the left over here, and then And then see, he was taking the left over here, and then you didn't get in the left lane over there, so we pulled you over as though you were Al Capone and hardened criminals. And that's how he treated him. That's how the stop began. That's how the stop began. Looks like the guy's got his stuff in the back. And you just have to you're supposed to just tolerate it. You just have to just put up with these guys' shit. You have to just put up with being randomly pulled over and then jerked out of your car and skiffed down. They patted these guys.
Wasn't randomly pulled over though, was he? He was pulled over because what did he do? Miss a turn sign or something? See, or just didn't do it. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, I don't drive, but whatever. Yeah, they gave a reason. That's why he was pulled over. Shut the fuck up, dickhead.
Down like they were just the worst of worst criminals. I mean, I think I got it on my dash cam. I'll review it.
Yeah, we don't ever see that though,
and now
do
they're
we?
talking to them like they're regular human beings. I mean, look at that. They went from, we got to grab you and pat you down like you're hardened criminals to, now we can just stand here and have a conversation and just treat you like you're normal. Because you are, because you're just a person. That's how far they take the officer safety thing. We got to grab you and treat you like total shit until we know that we're safe. Sorry for the language, guys.
Oh, you sorry, yeah, really.
So you've never been arrested? Have or have not?
Don't answer any questions.
Okay.
Don't answer any questions. Don't help him out. Don't talk to cops. The less you say, the better.
Don't talk to Chiller. Don't talk to Chiller. Totally agree, Tad. Honestly, I completely agree.
He's going to do everything in his power to find.
That's it then, isn't it, Arbet? You go through a red light, you get pulled over. I mean, again, not American, but over in Britain, if a copper saw you go through a red light, you are getting pulled over and you're going to be in big trouble.
Find him, feed him, arrest him, impound his vehicle, find something about him that he can charge him with a crime for. Because if it was just protecting and serving, the protecting and serving is over. These guys are no danger to society. But now he's prodding and probing and, have you been arrested? Have you been arrested for this or that? Where were you arrested? Trying to find...
The camera totally saved him, Rebel. Totally. If the camera wasn't there, he'd be shot dead by now. Definitely, 100%.
Some reason to charge him with a crime. Let me see him smacking his gum. Let me zoom in.
Everything you just said, Mark, is absolutely perfect. Got to grab you, says the munter that wants to beat people up MMA style because he got his fifis hurt and his knickers in such a twist that it cut off supply to his piss flaps. Exactly.
You see the piggy right there smacking his gum? You see him smacking his... Look at him. Smacking his gum as he steals the guy's money out of his wallet. And the other guy seems like he's offended that I'm here. This guy right here. But this guy's just smacking his gum. Just smacking away. And the other guy's just cop-splaining, dude. I tell you, I couldn't listen to that pig talking for more than a couple seconds before I told him to shut his piggy mouth. I mean, I wouldn't be able to listen to it. Sorry.
You already did, dickhead.
The passenger of the car does not have to identify unless you're arrested. You don't have to give him any information, passenger. None. Zero. Shit, he only asks so he can arrest the man for something. Their literal job is to arrest you. That's the plan. That's what these guys are doing here. They want to arrest these guys. They want to impound their vehicle. They want to take money out of that passenger in a vehicle. You do not have to identify yourself. they'll try to order you out of the car using a combination of Terry versus Ohio and Arizona versus Johnson. However, Pennsylvania versus Mims is the statute that says you have to get out of the car. And they have to believe that you're armed and presently dangerous, or you don't got to get out of the car. I mean, he's just giving this cop addresses and all kinds of stuff, and you don't have to. So, I don't mean to confuse you guys. Arizona...
So, just thought I'd interrupt the dickheads there. But, you know what, yeah, even if he's right about the passenger doesn't have to do this, that and the other, the driver doesn't have to do this, that and the other, you know how it works though, don't you? If you want to get on your way, sometimes it's quicker and easier to just cooperate. Just cooperate. It's not difficult. So just cooperate and then you can get on your way. Choosing not to cooperate, if you take, you know, shit out of fucking the Chile de Castro fucking stupid book of law, will have you sat there for free.
Versus Johnson is the 2009 case that says that if you're the passenger in a car, they can order you out of the car based on officer safety. Arizona versus Johnson does not say you have to identify yourself if you're ordered out of the car, if you're the passenger in a car. And again, the case precedent of Arizona versus Johnson is Pennsylvania versus Mims, which says that they have to believe that you're armed and presently dangerous. So that 95%...
Oh, good luck then, Surrender Monkey. Make sure you retain your title.
of us are going to say, I'm not getting out of the car because it doesn't hold.
I'm sorry that's it's not your right to understand, and I appreciate your honesty about
No. I gotta switch hands. Let me switch hands. Not true. Not true. Not true. He's asking so many questions so that he can arrest him. Adrian, every bit of information you give, they're using against you to try to arrest you. Stop giving them information. Stop giving them information about yourself. Every single word they're using against you. Don't give cops information against you. It's best if you just stop talking to that guy.
None of his wrists should go limp. It's not like he ever wanks, is it? Or other to himself. So yeah, he probably does actually a lot.
When you get into these conversations with cops here, and they're over here and they're talking, don't talk with them. They're going to want to have small talk with you. Don't engage. They're trying to find a reason to charge you with a crime, a way to charge you with a crime from something that you say when you slip during small talk. Do not engage with small talk with coppers.
I agree with you, Arbed, that they could have arrested him before now. I do agree with that. And Rebel at heart, I completely agree with him. He so obviously seeks, by acting like this, it's doing his fucking head in.
My fingers are frozen.
Good, good.
These coppers over here talking to him like they're long-lost brothers. They're not long-lost brothers. You're
Got to always stay in the frame, and nope, always.
forced into this forced friendship with this guy that if you're not cordial to him, he can try to do anything to you because there's no one to check him. But he's over there talking to the guy like they're best friends. Don't do it. Don't engage. Tell him, I don't talk to cops. Stop talking to me.
Yeah, Mark, I completely agree, yeah? And then somebody there can pick it up, wrap it up, and send it back to Britain where it fucking belongs. Fucking pink, eh? Who does he think he is, lifting that up when he drinks? It's fucking British cultural appropriation.
Yeah, so I figured it out. You're right. There's exactly the same thing. Yeah. So I'm going to give it right now for you. And you should be good, okay? So I appreciate your patience on that.
ask the sergeant some questions.
Michael X, you're exactly right, by the way. Exactly. This is what I was saying. I mean, it has been caught. It has been caught.
I'm gonna sneak on over to the car and see if I can see the monitor in the window. Anything I can see from the.
Oh my god, that copper malarkey winds me the fuck up. Who does he think he is? I swear to God, Mark, honestly. Innit? That's what he's doing, ain't it? It's like, oh, fucking proper British cultural fucking what I said a minute ago that I can't remember now. Yeah, appropriation, that's the one. Who does he think he is? He'd be fucking destroyed over it. And he thinks he can act like us. What the fuck?
View is perfectly legal for me to film. Anything I can see from my public view is legal for me to film. But that copper came over and took a look at this guy's screen, so let's see what he looked at. 30 minutes here so far. It's like they don't know why we're here. I mean, why do you think I exist? How come you think my existence is even a thing?
You're lazy and don't want to get a job?
Why do you think it is? I mean, why do you think that is? I'll give you a clue. It's August Vollmer, 1929.
No, that's not it.
August Vollmer, do you know who that is?
That's not it, though. It's because you're lazy and don't want to get a job.
Oh, that's all right. I'm used to it. Most cops are done scaffs. I'm talking to you. Do you know who August Vollmer is? Do you know who August Vollmer is? I don't. Do you know why I'm here? No. August Vollmer wrote the Policeman's Handbook, 1929, part of the Wickersham Commission, on prohibition from the cops being the biggest alcohol swindlers there were. So he wrote a handbook, and that handbook, what it did is gave police autonomy to clean up their own backyard, put a ranking system in that's abysmal and disgusting. But what that did is, when you guys were then tasked to clean up your own backyard, that's why I exist now. You guys made me, you created me, because you guys don't clean up your own backyard. You guys don't take care of the public. Your job is to feed, find, collect.
I'd like to see him try it in Leicester, Mark.
Hurt, harass, and kill. And that's the reason why people like me exist.
Yep.
2022, I was a lot nicer to you guys. 2023, it's to the point now where you guys keep walking around with these torture cuffs on your belt like...
Did he just actually say, yeah, 2022, I was a lot nicer to you guys? He did really just say that, didn't it? Whereas it was 2022 that we saw Chile for what a cunt he really was. But apparently 2022 is a lot nicer to them guys.
You don't torture people with torture cuffs, you know, and it's got to the point where something's got to be said. I suggest you look into August Vollmer, find out about your history of policing. I mean, see, like, look, I know you're the enemy. You know I'm your enemy. You know we're against each other, right?
You don't know who you are.
Oh, you do. The whole talk back and forth in your precinct is whatever it takes for you to go home safe at the end of your shift. It is not protect and serve the people. It's officer safety.
They don't know who you are, Chiller. They've got no fucking idea. Idiot.
It's terrible, dude.
That's how I am in Derby, you know, Mark. My fucking husband and husband's family and that live there. And as lovely a city as it is, there's some places I won't go there at night.
Even though we're enemies, it doesn't mean we can't try to find some common ground.
I ain't scared of Leicester, I'll go anywhere.
You know, we don't have to be horrible to one another. You are my enemy. When I drive down... But what that did is, when you guys were then tasked to clean up your own backyard, that's why I exist now. You guys made me. You created me. Because you're free of policing. I mean, see, like, look, I know you're the enemy. You know I'm your enemy. You know we're against each other, right? Oh, you do. The whole talk back and forth in your precinct is whatever it takes for you to go home safe at the end of your shift. It is not protect and serve the people. It's officer safety first. The training videos are all wide open. Officer safety.
I'm sorry, but shouldn't officer safety be very important? I'm not saying it should be first or whatever, right? I don't know whether it is or whatever. I really don't, so I'm not going to try and say. But surely officer safety should be, you know, very important, shouldn't it? You know, they should be able to conduct their job with the minimal. So, yeah, obviously there's always going to be some danger, but if they can reduce it, that's a good thing, isn't it? It's a good thing to us normal people, ain't it? You went to Manchester at 3 a.m. once? Fucking hell. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. Depends on where in Manchester. Some places are alright. Liverpool, yeah. I'd be a bit iffy about going some places there late at night. Then again, you know what? I'd be a bit iffy about going some places late at night in Skegger, so you know.
Whatever it takes for us to go home safe. You guys are a protected class. It's terrible, dude. I mean,
speaking of fucking Liverpool, has anybody heard from Control Alt for ages now? And I mean, if anybody's actually in personal touch with him, I just want to know he's alright, that's all.
We're enemies. It doesn't mean we can't try to find some common ground. You know, we don't have to be horrible to one another. You are my enemy. When I drive down the road,
Liverpool's beautiful during the day. My granddad took me there. He took me to see an Everton Celtic match, and I just got to Scotland to spend a few days with him in that when I was about 12. And the next day, he then took me back to England, to Liverpool, to watch a Celtic-Everton friendly. And that's when I realised Everton wasn't a city on its own right, sort of thing, that Everton was part of Liverpool. And so he took me to see both the cathedrals, you know, with Irish, the Catholic cathedrals, fucking amazing there in Liverpool, it's beautiful. But yeah, there you go, that's my story of going to Liverpool once.
You're the fear, you're the danger, you're the terror in the night. You are, not these guys, you. So how do we bridge this? How do we get better? How do we start to make it better? And none of you guys ever want to have that talk. We don't have an argument. We're not going to sit here and discuss it on the side of the road. None of you guys ever want to take on your own responsibility that you put torture cuffs on people.
I'll have a conversation with you.
Then why don't you talk about getting rid of the torture cuffs? That would be the first thing. What you can't do, you just can't get rid of torture cuffs? You have to be able to put people's arms behind their back and torture them? Have you been in the torture cuffs for any amount of time? Let me...
Logan, I don't think traffic moved in LA, did it? Saying it like 5 miles an hour the whole way. You know, you can go on a 10-mile drive, but it's 5 miles an hour the whole way. There ain't no proper driving in LA.
Put them on you, cop style. Let me show you how they really feel. And then I'll forget to lock them for your first 15 minutes. Oh, sorry about that. I forgot to lock them. You wonder why we're enemies? That's why, brother. Right there. Right there. I mean, what is him and these guys up doing? What good are you really doing? If you hem them up, what good's it do in society?
Nobody walks in America, do they? I mean, like, you've not got sidewalks. From what I can tell, by the way, right, listen, yeah, don't take this seriously, but from what I can tell, from videos and shit that I've seen, there's no sidewalks in half the places. Everybody, like, you know, you go on the shortest journey and you'll get a taxi. You know, the only reason a British person gets a taxi is because we live 30-minute walk away. Then we'll get a taxi. That's it. It's just there. You only drive if you live 30 minutes, if it's a 30-minute walk away. That's the only reason you'd ever drive. I ain't news now anyway.
Save anybody? I mean, your job is to protect people, to protect rights of people. Your job is not to do this. You can clearly see that there's no kidnapped children, there's no beaten women in that truck. Why don't you just let them go?
Right. Wait there, Mark. I don't know, right, so it was built over in Ireland, but then went over to Southampton, didn't it? And a lot of Liverpoolians, though, and Irish as well, like vice versa, I used to go in both places sort of thing to build ships, so I don't know. I just don't know.
We don't have to be enemies, dude. You guys have to start to make some concessions, like getting rid of torture cuffs. You know.
Speaking of torture, anyway, I am actually trying to make a video. I've not got much left to do on it, and it's going to be, I mean, the last live stream that I did, you know, where we looked at his Torture-Cuff's website, we looked at his Torture-Cuff's website, but now it's gone, innit? So I'm making a video using a bit of Kate's, a bit of mine, mostly for anybody that didn't see it, so just letting you all know.
Guys who film you guys are the enemies. You're targeting people who film you guys. I'm just a little bit different.
And let me just tell you, it's fucking freezing outside right now. I don't like it.
We got a couple cops fired up there in Ohio. I'm hoping to get a couple more down here in the Southwest. I mean, I don't understand why they hemmed these guys up so hard. Why'd you guys pull them over and skiff them down? Search them like they were hardened criminals. Like you got a call they were fleeing an armed robbery. And that's how you treated them when they were pulled over. That's why I stopped. It was a little bit aggressive to just pull guys over and jerk them out of their truck. I mean, they were out of the truck within like 2 seconds. Which, for what?
because they're Mexican. That's why.
I didn't know that she was supposed to go to Liverpool. I didn't know that. Hello, takedown, exposing for auditors. I hope you're alright. Yeah, I didn't know that, Mark. I used to go out with a bloke in Belfast. So I used to spend a lot of time over there. Beautiful city, it absolutely is. Very interesting. And yeah, Titanic is a part of its history, which is wonderful. But yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe that's that then.
I know you got stuff to do, bro. You're on the welfare dime, brother. Don't worry about it. Paycheck's coming in for you guys. Bonuses for the COVID thing. It's like a forced friendship. I got it.
You're not one of these though, Mark, are you? You're not one of these that believes that it didn't really happen and shit. That it was like a big, oh fuck. What did they say? They said that it was a different ship and stuff like that. You're not one of the big Titanic conspiracy theorists, are you? Please say no.
Be friendly with these guys, or they're gonna impound my truck and put me in jail. And if I don't have everything dotted and crossed.
Alright, take care, Lemon Tart. I'm going in a minute anyway. So thank you for being here. Take care.
Looks like a decent dude to me, doesn't it? Looks like a regular guy just driving around.
Fucking hell, it's cold.
They gotta sit here and be friendly with these guys. They're forced into this. They don't want to sit here and be friendly with these cops, but they have to. They have no choice. They have to be friendly. If they're not, well, then their car will get impounded. They'll be charged with crimes. They'll be arrested, slapped into torture cuffs. But this copper here, he doesn't believe him. I mean, you know about prior restraint. You should have told your copper not to block my camera. That's all I was asking. Now it's a handshake. Now we're friends again. Now we're friendly. now they're friendly. Now you guys are buddies.
That's pretty good, surrender monkey.
You good? Why'd they pull you guys over? Why'd they pull you over?
No English.
Senor, why'd they pull you over?
Yeah. Oh, because I make a turn on the
and then
on the right on the corner and it was red.
So you made a turn on a red.
They said that I gotta stop because it was red.
So you made a turn on a corner and then they had you out of the car in 2 seconds, right?
Yeah. They said that I gotta stop for like 2 or 3 seconds. I didn't stop.
So just this whole thing of them pulling you out of the car and then they were searching you and patting you down because you made a turn.
Yeah. I make a right turn on the right
He went through a red light.
light.
You make a right turn on a red light.
Yeah.
And so they jerked you out of the car. We're patting you down like
Because he went through a fucking red light.
Searching your car.
Because they told me that if we got any weapons, and I don't know the way that we dress. I don't know what happened, but I guess it was kind of like, because the way we dress or something.
Because the way you dressed.
I'm pretty sure.
It's because you're Latino, brother. That's the reason why.
It could be.
Oh,
that's
give
the reason why, right?
over.
That's the reason why.
The fuck? Shut up, fool. What the fuck?
You're Latino.
Yeah.
So all that, and then did they ask to search your car?
Yeah.
And you let them?
Yeah. But after you told me, that's why I told them to stop, because I don't feel.
Did you?
Is it? I thought red always meant stop. Personally, what the fuck do I know, eh?
Tell them out loud to stop. You have to say, I revoke consent. Did you do that?
Yeah.
I revoke consent. That's what you say.
I didn't say that word.
You have to say, I revoke consent.
I revoke consent. Okay.
It's on delete laws on my
Oh yeah,
webpage.
check out his
Delete laws.
YouTube
On my
page.
webpage,
Check it
delete
out.
laws. It's on YouTube on delete laws.
It's on
Get that
YouTube.
trifold and memorize it. And never let them search. If you let them search your car, you change your mind 2 seconds later. Oh, I revoke consent. Sorry.
Revoke consent. All right.
I revoke consent. Delete laws. LAWZ.
Yeah, the bloke wants us to go away, you fucking idiot.
Tickets though? He didn't give you a ticket?
No, this guy.
Oh, the camera, bro. You didn't get a ticket because the camera was here. If the cameras hadn't been here, you would
Give
have never
over.
give them any information.
Oh my god, the fucking arrogance. Yeah, so he didn't get a ticket because Chili was there. That's it. Chili was there, so that's why the bloke didn't get a ticket. Job done.
The passenger, never. He asks you information, you say no. Nothing. He says you're under arrest. Say, okay, fine, I'm under arrest. So, there that is. Scoot over, Charlie. Scoot over, Charlie. Let's go.
Aww. Hashtag free Charlie.
So there that is. You guys can now see what I'm talking about. They pulled those guys over like that because they had made a turn and didn't use a blinker. Jerked them out of their car, patted them down, felt them up, hemmed them up. I've been filming for 40 minutes. They pulled them over 41, 42 minutes ago. I had to whip around and come back around. They already had them out of the car.
So?
Delete laws, folks. See you guys on the next one.
Oh, go fuck yourself, you fucking thick cunt. And that is me. thank you all for being here. I'm done for the evening. I've got school run in the morning, so I've got to get up early. So take care, all of you, and I will see you soon. And hopefully my video will be done maybe tomorrow, maybe. But the rate I'm going, very slow working, so maybe the day after. So yeah, take care everybody. I love you, mate. Oh, bollocks. Wait there.